guys. Well, this is a little impromptu stream. Simply because listen. Oh, hang on. Why is my Hang on a second. I'm getting sound somewhere. Hang on. Bear with me for 1 second here, guys, so I can figure out where this sound is coming from. There it is. I fixed it. All right. So this is going to be a little impromptu stream. Oh, God. I'm so glad Richard is here. Richard, I need you to bring the mayo jokes tonight, buddy. So listen. Here's the thing. When I engaged with Kieran in weeks of research on our little white positivity friends, I did it because I genuinely thought people needed to know about it, and I thought it was the right thing to do. And that was the primary motivation behind it. However, I would be remiss if I didn't take a little bit of a personal victory lap on this. I feel like I've deserved it. I had to watch white identitarian content for weeks. Hours a day. Every day. Including weekends. To suss out what we wrote about in our article that we released yesterday. And if you missed it, I did a whole stream about it yesterday. You can find that on the channel. But this is the article that I'm talking about. The backlash to critical race theory is here, and they're trying to co-opt the anti-CRT movement. Now, this article is all about, essentially, if I had to break it down, anytime you hear someone use the phrase CRT is anti-white, and that anti-white word is critical, they are not coming from a good place. They're coming from a really, really bad place. They're coming from a white positivity or white well-being movement. And you can go through all of the content that we released yesterday to decide for yourself if that is a movement that you want to be associated with or not. That is completely up to you. But my contention at the time was that if you're going to use language that aligns you with people who are acting like white identitarians, then I'm going to treat you as though you are a white identitarian. If you are making that choice, given what I'm telling you, I'm going to treat you like it, man. And yesterday, I revealed a metric F ton of evidence that we found that proves I was exactly right about who is pushing the anti-white language. Specifically, it's something they've been doing for years. They are very organized about it. I laid it all out. Many of you were in the stream yesterday. I don't feel like I need to rehash it. I feel as though I have proven my point. However, here's the thing. Back when I first figured this out, this was back in June. And I figured it out completely by accident. I figured it out because I never liked the term anti-white. I always thought it was a really, really bad idea. And I only saw really angry people using it. And so I started looking around. Basically I made a video back in June where I was very emotional. I was not happy. And I said to people, stop calling critical race theory anti-white. And I was dogpiled on from every dark corner of the internet for that video. Mostly by the people that I wrote about in this article, people from the white positivity movement. Almost all of them were from the people in this article. But then an interesting thing started to happen because content creators saw that I was being piled on, they piled on top of that pile-on. And some of those content creators spread outright lies about me. And one of the people who did that was TreeHouse News. Made 2 videos lying about me, lying about what I said, lying about what I did. Between the 2 of them, it got 45,000 views, completely lying about me because she wanted to take advantage of a pile-on to get likes and clicks. I give 2 shits if it was my tone. I give 2 shits. You don't lie about someone because you don't like their tone. Naruto says, did you see babies accidentally given the jab? I did see mention of that on Twitter, Naruto. We're not going to be covering that today, but I did see mention of that. So what I wanted to do in this stream is I'm going to take a little victory lap. Now, I have posted on my channel and tagged Treehouse News a couple of times now, inviting her to come on and face the music, inviting her to apologize for lying about me now that I have a metric F ton of evidence that every single thing I said in June was absolutely correct. But she hasn't even responded. So what I want to do in this stream is I want to go back and I want to watch these videos again. Now, I never watched the one where she made a thumbnail of me with a clown nose. I never even watched it. So this is going to be a complete reaction video for me. I heard about it. I never watched it. I did watch the first one. I remember that she defined critical race theory out of the encyclopedia. That's really all I remember about it, though. So this is going to be one of those streams. Now, not all of you like when I make streams about other creators and calling them out on their blatant bullshit. If you are not a fan of that type of stream, this is not going to be a stream for you. This is going to be a special stream where, I'm sorry, I did weeks and weeks and weeks of research watching white identitarian content to be able to produce the article that we did. We did it for the right reasons. But I'm going to take my victory lap bonus. I feel as though I have earned my I told you so. I feel as though I have earned when someone makes 2 videos about me, blatantly lying, doing it for likes and clicks, and then does not even have the integrity to acknowledge their mistake when the truth comes out emphatically. I'm taking my victory lap. You don't like it, I'm sorry. But I feel as though I have earned it. Do you guys in the chat agree with me? Do you think I have earned this little victory lap? Let me know if you agree with me or if you just think I'm being gratuitous and I'm starting drama. I kind of feel like the ones who piled on me for weeks at a time were the ones starting the drama. Grandma Nay says, dance that I told you so. Yep. I'm going to do it. Yeah. All right. Look. We've got Gayla says yes. LC, go ahead. You've earned it. Take what you've earned. Vikings fans. Yes, you always have. Oh, you're really losing it. Oh, you're really banned. I love blocking assholes. It feels so good. It feels so good. Reagan says, it's worth watching again because this stuff is real. You go right ahead, Dr. K. Nick says, get him, Miss Carlin. Bill says, take that lap. Oh, I wrote a very long post under the clown nose video. It's very reactionary. She hurts. I never watched the clown nose video, so we're going to watch it. But if you have the time to make a video of someone and you're making a thumbnail of someone with a clown on their nose, let me just ask you guys this. If you're taking the time to make a whole video about someone where you are making a thumbnail of them with a clown nose on it, what do you want to do your work to make sure that what you're saying is actually accurate? Because I did weeks of work to prove that what I was saying was accurate. I knew it was true already, but I made sure to find all the evidence I needed to back up every single thing I said. I provided receipts. Treehouse News never provided receipts. I think you are starting drama, but that's why I love you. Well, I believe that Treehouse News started the drama back in June when she made 2 videos lying about me to take advantage of a pile-on that really screwed up my life in a lot of different ways. And if you're going to do that, then at least act like an adult and say, you know what? I got it wrong. When evidence is revealed to say emphatically that everything I said was 100% correct, man up, woman up, Tree, woman up. Because you took advantage of a situation that you didn't understand. Yep. So we're going to watch some videos and we're going to react to some videos and I'm going to have a grand old time. And we've got the lights down because A, I don't have makeup on. B, so it's not really a late night stream, but I kind of want to hang out with Victor tonight because I've been like ignoring Victor like every other night this week. So I want to hang out with Victor later. So we're doing an early late night stream. But you know what this means? We got to light it incense. We got to make it. We have our mood. That's a good one. That's a good one. I have a whole. Look what I have. I have a whole like thing of incense. I don't even know what scents most of them are. Boop. We're gonna light some fire, 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 fire. Nice calm atmosphere. I've got my watermelon drink. Fire Pixie says, I'm not even sure who you are, but for some reason I am subscribed to you at some point, so I must have liked something you said. Now I'll watch the rest of this. Fire Pixie, just so you're aware, just so we're all on the same page, I'm not going to present my best self in this video. Not at all. Not at all. This is not a serious thing. This is a thing where I'm getting an I told you so victory lap, and so please don't judge me too harshly. Maybe you like that sort of thing, though. I don't know. All right. Let's start with the first video that TreeHouse News made about me. Hey, Karlin Borisenko, you're wrong about CRT. Now, here's the funny part. If I remember this video correctly, TreeHouse News seems to think that I'm in favor of critical race theory in this video because I don't want to call it anti-white. Let's just remember, I have never supported critical race theory. Never. Not once have I ever supported critical race theory, you know? And so for her to make a video saying I'm wrong about critical race theory, she was starting with the underlying assumption that I support it on some level, I think. But let's see. I just have to set this up in another window. Give me 1 sec. I have to get this in another browser because StreamYard will only let me do sound when I'm in Chrome, and I'm not in Chrome on that browser. Okay, hang on. Oh God, no, I don't want it with ads. God damn it. No ads. No ads. All right, we'll let that ad run for a second. Jenny's getting inky with it, says, at least you're honest about it, Karlin. Devil ain't got nothing on you. No, I'm incredibly honest about this sort of stuff. If I'm not going to be my best self, I will flat out tell you guys I'm not going to be my best self. I admit it. All right, let me see. Well, she used the Encyclopedia Britannica in this video. Now, I can recite at least 2 definitions of critical race theory off the top of my head. We can talk about James Lindsay's definition of critical race theory, which he says that his definition is that it is the belief that racism is the fundamental organizing principle of society. I can also give my definition of critical race theory, which is critical race theory is an ideology started in academia in the 1970s that says racism exists everywhere in every person, in every system, in every interaction, and that the job of the critical race theorist is to explore how racism occurred in every circumstance, not if racism occurred, but how racism occurred, because racism is always assumed. I didn't need the encyclopedia to do that because I actually understand what I'm talking about when it comes to critical race theory. Where did I get my hat? A very, very nice and generous fan sent it to me. It is one of my favorite hats. I greatly appreciate the gift. All right, let's bring up this video and let's listen to TreeHouse News lie about me in the first video. And Tree, if you happen to watch at any point, you're welcome to join me on the stream and face the music for lying in the first place. Just let me know, girl. Let me know. Chat in. I'll let you join the stream. And we can just sort this out like adults. But I haven't heard back from you from the first 2 times that I've pinged you on this. And so I'm going to take matters into my own hands and get my victory lap on my own. Let's watch the first video that she made about me back in June, on June 22nd, when I had thousands of white identitarians piling on me and trying to attack every single part of my life. And TreeHouse News just thought it would be fun to get likes and clicks and take advantage of a situation that she didn't really understand. Let's watch.
This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I just want to do oh my God, let's see if I can do a quick reply to this woman. This is Carolyn Barrow-Cinco. I'm not pronouncing your name correctly.
No, you most certainly did not pronounce my name correctly.
I don't care. But this is a grifter.
She doesn't care.
The conservatives.
She is a grifter. That the so for a focus on accuracy already, Tree. A focus on accuracy already.
Conservatives have embraced as a speaking as a voice for the walkaway movement, for those who voted for Trump. We have seen more grifters come on this side just because they said things that you all liked. I never trust these people. I call them out all the time, and I'm about to do that now. Now, hopefully I can make this video as quick as possible because she did a 13-minute and 33-second rant on how
it was a really good rant. And I turned out to be completely correct in that rant. Let us just remember that, again, everything I said in that rant was 100% correct. And that was before I knew about any of this white identitarian bullshit. What she's reacting to is the video that the white identitarians attacked me on, because they attacked me. I had no idea that any of this crap was going on with that Jason character until they attacked me because of this video. But I was absolutely correct with every single thing I said in that video. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't even know how correct I was at the time.
Critical race theory is not anti-white. The nerve. Are you serious? The title of
the nerve. Does anyone in the chat right now think that I was just like, the nerve of that woman saying, don't say critical race theory is anti-white? Does everyone in the chat now understand, based on the article in the stream I did yesterday, why I was saying that? Does everyone understand? Adherent of Lady Columbia says, have you thought about doing a collaboration with Sargon on Lotus Eaters? He's going over CRT main book of articles for a series. Would love to see it. Sargon doesn't like me, I don't think. I mean, maybe he doesn't feel either way about me. I don't know. But like, I don't really think he likes me. So like, if like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Thank you. You're very sweet. You guys are extra nice to me anytime I'm not wearing makeup.
The video says stop referring to critical race theory as anti-white. It's not only wrong, it's dangerous. Lies. Okay.
All right. Let's just be clear, because I've seen you in my comments before. This is your only warning. You're going to get put in a timeout because of this. We do not use this language on this channel. If you are using this language, you are explicitly aligning yourself with the white positivity movement for all I care about. And so we don't use it on this channel. If you use the language, and if you use the anti-white language, then you're going to get banned. Essentially, that's what's going to happen. So you're going to get a timeout for right now. You do it again, you're going to get banned, because I've seen you do it in the comments before. Well, I mean, I would hope he would like me more than Bosch, but, you know. Carl came after me on Parler back in the day. He was kind of a prick about it, to be really blunt. He did. So, meh, what can you do? George Andre Veloso Nunez, you're doing things right. Everyone is mad at you. Yep. And I'm going to get my I told you so. Because really, what more can Treehouse News do? She's going to make another video lying about me? She's already made 2. I survived both of them.
Hey, all right. I want to actually go to Britannica.com to give you the official definition of critical race.
This is not the official definition of critical race theory. The encyclopedia is not the official definition of critical race theory. If anyone has an official definition of critical race theory, it is James Lindsay. And James Lindsay says that the definition of critical race theory is that it is a belief that racism is the fundamental organizing principle of society. I'm going to go up based on James Lindsay's definition of critical race theory. No one should be going based on the encyclopedia. And anyone that needs the encyclopedia to define critical race theory does not really understand what critical race theory is.
Race theory, because I want you to understand that she's actually being true to herself. She's actually acting like a typical liberal.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I'm just acting like a typical liberal when I say I don't want to be associated with a white positivity movement. Yeah. You got me.
Defining terms, redefining
I didn't
words,
redefine the terms.
Lying by omission, and also blatantly lying. And I'm going to show that. I'm not going to show all of the video. It's too long for me. She tells a lot of lies in this, but I welcome her to contact me for a one-on-one.
Oh, I did contact you, Tree. I did contact you twice. Not in response to this, because she wanted to have a debate with me while everyone was piling on me. And you're going to see what I told her after she posted this video is that if she provided receipts for the lies that she told about me in this video, then I would happily debate her. And I knew she wasn't going to be able to do it because I knew she lied about me in the video. But I have since reached out to her twice, since I have receipts for every single thing that I said back in June. Nick H says, mess with best, get F like the rest. Ride that horse to victory, Miss Carlin.
Debate about this. Critical race theory is anti-white, and I can prove it. And I noticed that when white people disagree with you and actually bring you valid arguments and proof that critical race theory is anti-white, you just shut them down by calling them names like white supremacists, neo-Nazis.
Now, she just said that anytime people bring me valid evidence that CRT is anti-white, I just call them white supremacists or neo-Nazis. Yesterday, we released a really extensive piece showing that the people who are proactively trying to insert the term anti-white into the conversation, could anyone mistake us for confusing them with white supremacists and neo-Nazis? There was actually a British neo-Nazi mentioned in the article. That was real. Could anyone mistake us? Could anyone mistake what we released yesterday, what you guys all watched, if you were on the stream yesterday? The people pushing the language anti-white have been, the main guy has been in the white sympathetic sphere since 1994. That's where the language is coming from. It is coming from people in the white sympathetic sphere, which I proved emphatically yesterday. George Andre Veloso Nunez, how dare she say you lie by omission if she doesn't even bother to hear everything you have to say? I think that is a very good question for Treehouse News. I think it's a very good question for Tree. Tree is invited to come on this stream if she would like to face the music for the lies that she told about me.
Racist, a typical thing that liberals do. And this is what happens when you bring these people on our side. I told you we don't need their vote. This woman did not vote for Trump in 2016, but the grift was strong. The grift was strong last year, and here she is with a gazillion others just like her. So let's get to the definition of critical race theory.
Encyclopedia.
Okay, so here we got.
Not the definition.
CRT
Encyclopedia
is an intellectual movement and loosely organized framework of legal analysis based on the premise that race is not a natural, biological, grounded feature of physically distinct subgroups of human beings, but a socially constructed, and in parentheses, it has culturally invented category that is used to oppress and exploit people of color. Critical race theorists hold that the law and legal institutions in the United States are inherently racist insofar as they function to create and maintain social, economic, and political inequalities between whites and non-whites, especially African Americans. Now, we understand, I hate that term, African American. There's nothing inherent about, there's nothing hyphenated about my nationality. My nationality is American. Now, if you want to know my ethnicity, you can say black, but I have descendants from Scandinavia. I have descendants from South America, and I have descendants from West Africa.
Okay, I'm just going to pause the stream here. And what we're going to do, just in case, because I'm sure there are probably people that were not on yesterday's stream. I just want to play a clip from yesterday's stream. I'm sorry, some of you are going to have to suffer through it again. I want to play a clip to kind of set the stage. So Treehouse News is saying, what she is saying is that I said that everyone who disagreed with me was a white supremacist. I didn't say that. What I said back in June, and very consistently ever since then, is that the people who are pushing the anti-white language are white identitarians. They are That's not the same as saying that everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. I don't believe that everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. I do believe that the primary people pushing CRT as anti-white are white identitarians. And I proved it with this article. But what I want to do is I want to go down and I want to just watch a clip from the main person who's been pushing this, just in case people didn't see it. This is the guy who is in charge of pushing this language. And we're going to watch a clip of him just so anyone who wasn't on the stream yesterday can get brought up to speed with who specifically is trying to insert the anti-white terminology into the cultural dialogue. Let's listen to Jason himself talk about it.
Every time you see the lexicon and dialectics being used by people, ordinary Westmen, men, women, and children of our race, everywhere you see that being used by them, the vagues out there, everywhere you see it being used in the regime's media, everywhere you see it being used in alternative media, whether it be alternative media that is somewhat friendly to those who care about white well-being, somewhat white sympathetic, all the way to radically anti-white media online, alternative media online. Every time you see that, it is because of us. And I cannot tell you the surreal environment that I live in on a daily basis after pushing something for far more than 2 decades now. I'm not going to give away my real age, but for far more than 2 decades, I have been pushing anti-white, anti-whiteism, Western kind, white well-being. And we have continued to reach new levels of the usage around planet Earth. And all of you now who have been with us either for weeks or months or years or a decade, however long you've been with us, pushing the same thing because you had the foresight to see this is what will change the world we live in. Because if you can change the societal conversation, you change that milieu, you change that matrix in which everything has to take place. Every conversation by every water cooler, every conversation by every lathe, every conversation by every front loader, every conversation in every board meeting, every conversation in every hall of government then has to take place through that medium. And then also, what can come out of that? The culture of us as heroes, the culture of us in our own story, the culture of us using our lexicon and our dialectics to revivify our people, to create a people out of a deracinated race. That, my friends, is the success that we see on a daily basis. It is a living dream come true.
That was who I was talking about back in June. That is the leader of the main group that was attacking me back in June. That was the person who sent thousands of people into my feed, onto my channel, on every single platform. And then people like TreeHouse News here took advantage of it for likes and clicks. When I said that I did not want to associate with the people who were using the anti-white language, that guy was who I was talking about. And then people like Tree completely took things out of context, didn't understand what they were talking about, and encouraged more people to pile on when I was already dealing with a hell of a situation. That was who I was talking about. Let's continue listening to Tree talk about what she doesn't know about.
So to sit up here and just disregard the other, my other ancestors and say that I'm just African American, that's just false. But I'm not going to get into that. Go check out my videos stating 5 reasons why I'm not African American. My nationality is American, okay?
But I'm the
So
grifter.
here we go. Let's go ahead and see if I can. I'm not going to go through the entire video. I'll probably go through 2 minutes and then we'll move on. But if Carolyn would like to accept my invitation to have a debate about this, I will welcome you with open arms. I am not confrontational.
Tree, I extended an offer for you twice to look at this evidence. You ignored it. So we're going to do our debate through video. This is me debating you right here, responding to the lies you told about me. You owe me an apology. You owe me a very public apology. Let's see if you are woman enough to do it.
the base, provided that you come reasonable, provided that you don't come in there hot with name calling. And if you come in good faith, me and you gonna be Gucci, girl.
Okay, listen, we need to have a serious conversation about something that's going on right now in the fight against critical race theory. And I'm just gonna say up at the front of this video, I'm going to get frustrated in this video because there are people in this fight that are behaving grossly irresponsibly. And if I'm not directing it at you, then my frustration is, if you are not doing the things I'm going to talk about in this video, this is not directed at you. It's not. But for those, do you all understand now that you've seen the evidence that we have? Do you understand why I was frustrated? Because all the people that I showed you yesterday, all the people that I showed you in that article, that was what I was seeing all over my feed. All over my feed on every single platform was those people. Does everyone understand why I was frustrated? I'm not going to apologize for showing emotion. I don't think that people should apologize for showing emotion. There was a dang good reason that I was showing emotion. Those people who are doing things like calling critical race theory anti-white and trying to frame critical race theory as an anti-white movement, you need to stop right now.
Okay, so the thing about it is that critical race theory is anti-white. To say it isn't, it just makes you disingenuous. But yes,
No, what I was worried about is exactly what I showed you yesterday. That was what I was worried about.
All means, critical race theory is saying that you as a white woman, you are oppressing me as a black woman, and that you are inherently racist.
You need to stop. It is not helpful. It is not going to advance this fight. It is not going to win anything.
How do you know? Like,
oh, how do I know? Oh, how do I know, Tree? Because I did the research that you didn't do, honey.
Who are you? Who are you to tell us how we should fight critical race theory?
So Tree would like to align with literal white identitarians. What TreeHouse News is telling you right now, assuming she had done the research that I had done at that point, she is telling you that she thinks that aligning with a white positivity movement and the person that we just watched before this was a great idea. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't want to be aligned with those people. I think that if Tree had actually done the research that I had done, she probably wouldn't think those are great people. But she didn't do that research. Instead, she made a video lying about me on the internet to thousands and thousands of people.
And I would love to see how you try to just poo-poo my arguments, because if you notice, I'm not white. This is my real hair. These are dreadlocks.
Congratulations.
Okay? This is skin. It don't come off. This ain't paint. I am black. All right.
No
the majority
kidding.
of my ancestors are from the Negroid. Okay. So the thing about it is I am black. So there's nothing white supremacist about me. So
except that when you push the language CRT is anti-white, you are literally spreading propaganda that is coming from the white positivity movement. That's where that language is coming from. And you are being a useful idiot in spreading their propaganda. The guy we just watched uses people like you because he knows you're not looking into what's going on. He uses people like you to spread his propaganda. And you bought into it because you wanted to own a grifter on the internet.
How are you going to sit up here and say that me as a black woman actually speaking out against critical race theory is not going to be effective, even if I do agree that it's anti-white? Girl, how are you?
Oh, I think we all know how now. I love when non-white people speak out against critical race theory. I think that it is they're the very best people to fight back against critical race theory are people who are not white. Absolutely. I want every single person who is not white to stand up and say, I am not oppressed and I resent you teaching me that I am. The problem that I always had was with the anti-white terminology. And now we know why. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to beat this dead horse because I cannot even articulate to you guys the level of bullshit that I had to deal with as a result of people like this for weeks. It was awful. I between June and yesterday, I did not feel like myself again until yesterday. That is how bad it was. It was really, really, really bad in so many different ways.
Making these claims without justifying and proving them.
You're going to. Oh, I did justify and prove them, honey. I did. Emphatically. You're welcome to go read the article and look at all the clips for yourself. End up doing is creating an actual white power movement in this country. Are we laughing now? Are we laughing? Based on what we saw yesterday? Look at her laugh at the idea that I said, let's just watch this again. Let's just watch this part again. Let's just watch her reaction to me saying, you are creating an actual white power movement in this country. Let's just watch her reaction to what I said.
Justifying and proving them.
You're going to end up doing is creating an actual white power movement in this country.
She's saying that because I am a... Hold on, how does that make sense?
Is anyone laughing now? Anyone laughing? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone in the chat? Anyone laughing?
Because I am a black woman who says, yeah, critical race theory is anti-white. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's not because you're a black woman, Tree. It's because you're being a useful idiot to spread their propaganda. Now, listen, I want to be very clear. I don't think these idiots that we saw yesterday are actually going to manifest a large-scale white power movement. I really don't. But there are more of them than you think they are. There are more of them than you think they are. I promise you there are more of them than you think there are. I know that because I got attacked by them. I know how many of these. I know exactly how many people I experienced attacking me. It was thousands. Some of them probably came from Tree's channel, but there were thousands. Free Golem says, Tree's not a bad person, just sometimes she gets the dumb. I think she misunderstood your arguments and then started putting words in your mouth because of it. That's exactly what happened. And in the process, she contributed to a pile-on that was already unmanageable. And she made money off of doing it. There were 35,000 people that viewed the 2 videos that she made about me lying blatantly. Edward, CRT is racist, so it's anti-everyone without the correct melanin content. You're 100% correct. Racist language is a trap. Don't fight on your enemy's chosen ground. You can't beat racism with racism. Keep fighting. Okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Going to create new Klansmen movements. It's going to create new Aryan Nation chapters. It's going to create new white power movements.
Yes.
How?
How, Tree? How? I just showed you it did yesterday. Not only did this create this goddamn problem, but the people pushing the anti-white language are those people. And I proved it emphatically yesterday. We just watched the leader of that movement admit that he has been working for years to push that language, to insert that language into the cultural zeitgeist. We just watched it yesterday. And anyone who didn't get a chance to read the article, you can go back to the stream I did yesterday. There is a link to the article in the stream. I was 100% correct in everything that I said that you laughed at for likes and clicks.
You made a claim. You need to justify that claim and prove it.
Oh, I did, honey. I did in spades.
Actually, not in that order. You have to prove the claim and justify it. You made an outrageous claim. And you're not even going to prove it. That's what these liberals do.
I'm not. I'm not going to prove it. Let's watch another clip from the other article. Sorry, guys. Got to do it. Got to do it. Let's go back to the other article. Let's watch another clip. For those of you who weren't here yesterday and maybe need some catching up. So the clip we're going to watch this time, is, I want to watch this clip. So the reason I want to watch this clip is because this is not just one person. This guy has organized an entire movement of people into outreach teams. These outreach teams specifically go into online forums on the internet all over the place. My interest is in them doing it in the anti-CRT groups, but they're going into online, they're going into like affirmative action groups, they're going into 2A groups, they're going into conservative groups all over the internet. And their goal when they go into these groups is to get people to use the anti-white language. And in this clip, Jason is going to tell you exactly how he's doing that. Let's watch. Let's watch what Treehouse News laughed at. Let's watch what she said I had to prove. Okay, Tree, I'm happy to prove it.
We have done this. We are the ones responsible for this change. We are the ones responsible for normal, ordinary white people around planet Earth taking up a dialogue in their own defense because it has the moral backbone. It has the moral structure. We are the ones who did this. Who else is responsible for this? You know who else? Yiz is. Take a look at this. Yiz writes to me, another great success in cluster I've been influencing. In a Discord chat about movies and video games, a discussion about racial ethnic displacement of white people, characters started. And one of the people who has been paying attention to me engaged to speak the truth about anti-whiteism. He even used the terms erasure and anti-whiteism correctly. This person is not, all caps, repeat, not, all caps, someone I have personally coached. This is a guy I barely know, but who has been listening to me and other content creators I have been influencing. Get a raucous round of emojis for Yiz and everybody like Yiz out there. Punch the air. Celebrate today. Set off fireworks. These are people taking up verbiage that enables white people to defend themselves everywhere they are without ever reading any of our so-called white sympathetic philosophers or political thinkers or any of that nonsense.
Would you guys say I proved my point? Angelica says, this group has been so underground that people are laughing at Carlin talking about it like she's talking about a boogeyman. Except that I'm showing you the boogeyman. The boogeyman's on YouTube. You guys can go watch the boogeyman for yourself. Every single clip that I played you yesterday was pulled off of YouTube. He is on YouTube. Let's continue with Treehouse News' video.
Liberals just throw a claim out there and expect you to accept it. You're gaslighting me right now. And you're saying,
oh, am I Tree? Am I gaslighting you? Nick H, they said West is for white people. KMA, Jason. Yeah, anytime you hear them say the term Westmen, that means white person. Western kind, white people. That's what they mean.
And that because I speak out against it and I agree that it's anti-white, that's going to form white power movements. Girl, stop it.
Girl, stop it.
That's not
Get
even the
help,
only reason.
Tree.
The first reason that we shouldn't be framing this as an anti-white thing is because it's not true.
It is true. Is it pro-white, Carolyn? Is it pro-white?
Well, the people that we just watched sure are, Tree. The people that we just watched sure are pro-white, aren't they?
Is this saying white power? Okay.
Yes. Yes. The people that we just watched literally are. I'm just going to show you guys one more thing. I'm not going to play a clip this time. I'm just going to show you guys one more thing. You want to talk about how, are they saying white power? Here is the guy we just watched on a stream with a British neo-Nazi and David Duke. This is the guy we just watched. Being thanked by David Duke. Here's an interview with Mark and Jason that I did yesterday. It's gotten a tremendous response. British neo-Nazi, former leader of the Klan. Do you have any more questions, Tree? Because these are the people that I was talking about. I wasn't talking about conservatives. I wasn't talking about people who disagree with me. I never said people who disagree with me are white supremacists. I said these people. These. That was who I was talking about. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting some feelings out today. I'm getting some feelings. I don't care. Do not care. I was right. She was wrong. She should apologize.
Hold on, I just realized something. If you're saying, oh my God, it just hit me. If you're saying that saying something is anti-white is going to create white power movements, then that means you agree that CRT is anti-white.
No, I have literally never agreed to that. I think CRT is racist against everyone, which is what I've said from the very flipping beginning. Racist includes against white people. And the only way that the term racist does not include white people is if you buy into the left's definition of racist, which I do not. I don't know why TreeHouse News believes the left's definition of racist. I don't know why she does.
Because the other side of white power movements, which is pro-white, is anti-white. So you just owned yourself.
No,
you
honey.
You just admitted that CRT is anti-white because the opposite of anti-white is pro-white. So
I'm just going to say, like, how crazy does she look right now? Given what we know now, how crazy does she look?
We keep talking about how anti-white CRT is, which it is. It's going to cause white power movements, which you do not have any evidence that that's going to occur. You have no evidence that that's going to happen.
Does anyone in the chat think that I have evidence that the anti-white terminology is supporting a white power movement? Yes or no in the chat. Do you think I provided evidence that the anti-white language is supporting a literal white power movement? Was I right?
You can't even prove it. Holy smokes, the bell curve is a lie.
It's too simplistic of an argument when critical race theory really has nothing to do with race to begin with. It has to do with power, and I'm going to...
Critical race theory has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with power.
Yes.
CMC.
Oh, an ad. God damn it.
After I noticed,
I'm giving her money right now. That makes me really disgusted.
Critical race theory. You said critical race theory has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with power.
Yep.
When the second word in CRT is race.
Congratulations, Tree. You've discovered that critical theory proper has many different types. There's critical race theory. There's critical gender theory. There's critical queer studies. There's critical disability studies. All of it falls under the umbrella of critical theory, which is a Marxist ideology that is only interested in how to gain power. When they're practicing critical race theory, they're using race to gain power. When they are practicing critical gender theory, they're using gender to gain power. When they are practicing critical queer theory, they're using LGBT nonsense to gain power. It is all about gaining power. Congratulations. You want to debate me on critical race theory? You want to debate me on critical race or critical theory in general, Tree? You're welcome to any time, honey. Now that we've sorted out that I was 100% correct with everything that I said in June, you are welcome to come on my channel anytime you like and test your prowess when it comes to anything critical theory related.
And also in the definition, it says whites and African Americans.
Congratulations.
Girl, what is wrong with you? This is what I'm talking about. These people just blatantly lie. She's here because you brought her here. Oh my God, we got a liberal that's basically speaking the things that we like and just basically speaking conservative talking points. Ooh, come on, queen.
And Tree is here because conservatives lift people like this up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Conservatives, I'm saying this to you because I want you to be better. She is here, made 2 videos blatantly lying about me. And by the way, if she made 2 videos blatantly lying about me, don't even make it about me. What makes you think that she hasn't made videos lying about any number of things? What makes you think for 1 second that I'm the only thing that she has lied about on her channel? This is because conservatives I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. This is because conservatives like to lift up black commentators that speak their talking points over and over and over and over and over again. You do. Conservatives, you do. You know I'm right. I'm telling you this because I want you to be better. You know I'm right. You did it with Candace Owens. You did it with Brandon Tatum. You did it with this woman. Conservatives love to lift up black commentators that just speak their talking points over and over and over again. If you are a conservative and you don't think and you haven't done that, then I'm not talking about you. But you know I'm right.
Queen Slay.
Yeah, Slay Queen.
Now y'all mad at her because the heifer's being true to herself.
Heifer. She's called me a heifer. Isn't that nice? Well, I've called her a liar and have proved it about 15,000 times already in this clip. Explain that in this video.
Unbelievable.
But not only is it too simplistic, it is actually dangerous because I right now
Fuck you,
on
Richard.
my Twitter have actual, real white supremacists and racists. Don't you start, Brittany, with the idea. Don't start.
Oh, we really caring about Twitter. We can and
Yes, when I'm being attacked by thousands of people on a medium and I to the point where I just have to like block everyone in my feed to get it to stop. Yeah, I do care about Twitter. I do. Yes, Carlin, I was skeptical about the fervor you were attacking those who said CIT is anti-white, but you have proven that you were absolutely right from the beginning to attack as hard as you did. Thank you. Thank you, person with the cute vampire kitty icon. I appreciate that. It's true. I'm not saying they only lift up black individuals. They lift up, I think conservatives like to lift up a lot of people who speak their talking points. Matt Walsh. Yeah. Isn't it fun to watch this video in hindsight? Isn't it fun to watch this in hindsight with the benefit of the knowledge that we have now? And again, conservatives, I want you to not do this anymore. Lift up people who tell you the truth. There are so many amazing commentators out there who are telling you the truth. There are. Lift up them.
once again, I'm not going to take your word about white supremacists. You cannot call everybody who's white that disagree with you white supremacists.
I didn't. And the good news is you don't have to take my word because I proved it emphatically yesterday and laid out all the documentation that you need, Tree. And if you want more documentation, you can go on the guy's YouTube channel and you can watch until your heart's content. But I never called people who disagree with me white supremacists. That was a lie that you created. That was a lie that you spread. Because you wanted to take advantage to make money and get clicks.
But this is what...
And you have the gall to call me a grifter. You have the gall. You are the grifter in this situation. Not me. You.
Liberals do. You're doing a typical liberal thing. Everybody who disagree with me is a Nazi. Everybody who disagree with me is a white supremacist. You can't do that with me, girl. Okay? You can't deal with...
Well, it's a good thing I never actually called you that. I called the people who were attacking me Nazis and white supremacists, and I was right.
You can't do that with me at all.
Critical race theory being framed as anti-white. They are thrilled with this idea. And furthermore, you are giving the left and the woke exactly what they want.
How? First of all, what is it that...
Because you are lifting up people. One of the reasons I do not want this Okay, sorry. We're going to watch another clip. I'm sorry. We're going to do it. I have to do it. I have to. I'm sorry. I watched this shit for weeks just for you guys. I care about you so much. I watched this shit for weeks. We are going to watch a clip of here is why I was always concerned about this from the very beginning, because what I said back in June is that these idiots were trying to hijack the anti-CRT movement to use it for their advantage. And what is going to happen, why this is a problem when it comes to the woke left, is that the woke left is absolutely going to point to these idiots and say, these are the people who hate critical race theory, and this is all the more reason that we need more anti-racist training, and you know that's going to happen. And what we're going to watch now is Jason admitting that they are in dozens of online forums specifically to push the anti-white language, specifically to introduce their concepts and their ideas into the vernacular. Let's watch. This is a short one. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, hang on. Any of those things. And if you hear the phrase CRT is anti-white,
yeah,
that's coming from them.
Yes. She's so right.
This is why I've always...
This is where I agree with her. When she talks about how it's coming from us and how smart we are, 100% agreement with, you know, if I want to say, and I do want to say something, even people I don't like, I want to say something nice about. So I will say that every now and again, in occasions like these, Carlin has flashes of brilliance.
Been so against using the anti-white language. They are purposefully trying to advance their ideology and their agenda by influencing language and influencing culture.
That's right. Fantastic. Another moment of brilliance.
And starting next week, we are going to start releasing information about exactly what they're doing so that all of you know exactly what to look at, because I have found them in probably a dozen different groups.
Found us in a dozen different groups. She personally.
On Facebook at this point.
Yeah.
Posting. And they post it so slickly. It's not like they come in and they say,
we are in more than a dozen groups. And we're spreading like the curative contagion that we are.
Do you want to join a white well-being group? That's not what they do. They're taking advantage of people who are just learning about critical race theory, just getting involved.
She says they don't go in there and say, hey, do you want to get into white well-being? But they go in there and they say, hey, you know what? This program, it's victimizing white people. It's anti-white. Yeah, because that's what it is. That's what's happening. It's white erasing us from they can look at the textbooks and they can see the race of people being victimized. And then people show up, champions, real heroes show up, and then they give them concepts for what they can see with their own eyes.
Yep. I definitely didn't know what I was talking about there, Tree. Deborah Evans asked, did Tree not watch the clips or do her own research, which would take about 10 minutes, about the white power / racial movements to see that it truly exists? Well, Tree made this video back in June when she was trying to take advantage of a pylon. I released this information yesterday to prove that everything I said in June was 100% correct. Has Tree watched it? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea if she watched it, but I do know that she didn't bother to do the least little bit of research back in June when she made 2 videos lying about me. And that's what we're watching today. We are watching these videos with the benefit of hindsight because I am taking my victory lap. I am taking the victory lap that I earned after watching weeks of white identitarian content. No, Christian, these are the videos from back in June. We're watching them with the benefit of hindsight that we have now, that everything I said that she's responding to and laughing about is she was wrong. She was wrong big time.
That they want. You haven't even stated that. And secondly, how are we given this, whatever it is that they want? I don't know. You never told us. You never told me. But how are we doing that? How am I doing that as a Black woman? See, I'm just destroying.
Well, Tree, you're doing it by ripping down people who are trying to tell people the truth about what is going on. That's how you're doing it. Instead of doing your own research, instead of looking into the problem, you saw a pylon happening and you took advantage of a situation. That is how you are contributing to this problem. You could very easily have reached out to me in private. You very easily could have done this in any number of different ways that did not involve making 2 videos lying about me on the internet. Edward Cullen says, all warfare is based on deception. Sun Tzu, they understand the art of war. We must too. They're using deception to spread like the cancer they are. That's exactly right. They're also using Alinsky's rules for radicals. Reagan says, Carlin keeps showing the video evidence to prove this isn't a joke. And the crazy thing is there's so much more content. Listen, I have dozens more clips than we put in that article. People think that article was long. I have dozens more clips than we even put in there. Free Gollum, one is reminded of Sargon years ago, uncovering white identitarians celebrating left-wing so-called anti-racism, pushing white people towards a racial awakening, or at least they hope. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't really, I never watched YouTube before my red pilling, and I stopped watching it back in January. So I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds about right. Thank you for the super chat. Yep, Tree hitched her horse to the wrong wagon. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I will be really interested to see if Tree responds to me. I will be really interested to see if she does the right thing and apologizes.
On your narrative, because you can't play that white supremacy game with me, girl.
You can't play with me,
They
girl.
are baiting you into this
You can't
argument,
play with
and
me.
you are falling for it.
Baiting us in how? What argument? Stop talking vague. But that's what they do. That's what the liberals do. They do this all the time. They talk broadly, they talk vague, and they don't be specific. This is such a liberal tactic right here.
Because you're not thinking about.
I think I was pretty specific. Don't you think? Don't you think I got pretty specific?
About the bigger picture. All right. So there are 3 reasons, probably more than that, but we're
I
going to
don't even
focus
know
on
what the
3
bigger
reasons
picture is.
that we should absolutely not,
Exactly.
under any circumstance.
She just said, I don't even know what the bigger picture is. Exactly, Tree. That's exactly the point. That is exactly the point. You don't know what the bigger picture is. That is precisely the point. I saw this happening so clearly. You know what this was like for me back in June when I made this video? You know what it was like? Do you guys know when you're like driving down the road and a little rock has sprung up off the road and you can see it coming towards the windshield in your car and it's coming in like slow motion. You can see the rock about to hit your windshield and you're like, no, don't do it. And then the rock hits your windshield. But when the rock is coming at you, it looks like it's in slow motion. When I made this video, that's what this was like for me. It was like I had looked around to see what was happening. I could see this coming in slow motion, and I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I saw the big picture, Tree. You did not see the big picture.
Stances be framing critical race theory as anti-white.
Now, I don't, like I said, critical race theory is lots of things, and anti-white is one of them. To deny that makes you a liar. Am I saying that critical race theory is old?
A lot of people did this. A lot of people did this. A lot of people did. They dug through my old photos. They posted them all over the internet as though they were new and they were really taken in prior to my red pilling. A lot of people did this. You know, to get serious for a second, like I get that this is entertainment for a lot of you. I get that it's entertainment. But like I'm a real person with a real life. I don't lie about people on the internet. The only time I ever even talk about other people on the internet is when I am responding to something that they have said about me, or I am defending myself from an attack that they have launched on me. It is the most bizarre thing in the world to have people that you have never met, have never spoken to, proactively lie about you in public for money. I have never lied to you guys. I've always told the truth. I will always tell you the truth. If you want to believe that, that's up to you.
Only anti-white? Absolutely not. It's making me a victim. It's like saying that I am not capable of doing anything because I'm black, and that white people like you are going to...
Tree, guess what? That's not anti-white. That's anti-black. The fact that critical race theory says that you are oppressed, that is not anti-white. That is anti-black.
Always oppress me and always keep me down and always prevent me from being my best.
So what you're saying is that critical race theory tells me I'm the most powerful person in society and that you are the least powerful person in society? Is that what you're telling me? Because if I had to choose between being the most powerful person and the least powerful person, I'm going to choose the most powerful person.
It's like saying that you are always going to have one leg above me because you're an evil white woman and I'm just a downtrodden black.
That's actually anti-black. That's not anti-white. That's anti-black.
See, I got a problem with that narrative. There's
Yeah,
a
I do
lot
too.
of things about critical race theory that I hate, and being anti-white is just one of them.
The first reason is that it's not. That's not what it is. Critical race theory is not anti-white. Critical race theory is anti everyone that disagrees with critical race theory, whether
lies.
Critical race theory loves Robin DiAngelo. Critical race theory loves Kate Slater. Critical race theory lifts up people who are white all the time when those white people say what critical race theory wants them to say.
She just said,
so stupid. I'm sorry. She's dumb. I'm sorry. She's dumb.
Let me not cut her off either. Where we at? We at 211. Okay, let's go back to 208. I'm gonna let her speak because she just basically stacks a lot and she puts points on top of points, and I don't want to get lost. So let's listen to it again.
Nick, I know I have this is chill stream. This is chill stream. I could turn on my overhead light, but I don't want to because I'm not wearing makeup. Also, it's night. Also, the light is really hot. It's really hot in my office. You guys don't have to deal. I'm in a little window. You don't need to see light on me right now. It's this chill stream.
Entirety.
Anti everyone that disagrees with critical race theory, whether you are black, brown, white, Asian, whatever. It does not matter. If you disagree with critical race theory, they are going to treat you as an enemy of the movement, and this is evidenced by an article that appeared in the Washington Post. I feel like I've lost weight since I made this video. That makes me happy. I feel like I've lost weight. My weight has been so up and down for the past year. Like, I lost a bunch of weight when I was touring with Walkaway, and then we stopped touring, and then I gained all the weight back again, and now I feel like I'm losing weight again without even trying. In January, calling out multiracial whiteness, which is essentially attacking any person that is not white that does not agree with them.
Okay. You just lied. I just gave you the definition of critical race theory. And you...
Tree, honey, I don't need the encyclopedia to define critical race theory. You need the encyclopedia. I do not need the encyclopedia. You need the encyclopedia.
You just said something so stupid. I just can't even believe you left this video up. You just said that critical race theory is against anyone who's against critical race theory.
I left it up because I was 100% right. It's still up today. You guys can go back and watch. Maybe we should do that at some point. I was right. I'm going to get a big giant flag and hang it behind me over all my beautiful art that I have back there that says I was fucking right. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not going to do this forever, guys. I promise. I'm an Aries, okay? I'm an Aries and I was wronged in this situation, and I need to maybe this is actually the Libra. I need to balance it out. I promise I will let this go. I promise.
So that was
because we actually have important work to do, but I'm sorry. I feel like I earned it. I do.
Stupid. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying something so dumb.
You should be ashamed of yourself for lying on the internet and not understanding what you were talking about and misinforming tens of thousands of people. You should be ashamed of yourself.
As a black woman, critical race theory is anti-black women. Really, girl? You really gonna die on that hill?
It is.
Let me just tell you something.
100%.
This is proof. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna talk about. I can't. Where we at? 2.34. We're done. I don't want to look at no more of this stupidity. Okay, I'm losing brain cells here. The bell curve is a lie. Okay,
you're losing brain cells.
The thing about it is that the fact that I am disagreeing with critical race theory does not make critical race theory anti-black. It actually makes me a black woman acting under whiteness. It's actually saying that I, as a black woman, am displaying white behavior.
That's anti-black. I mean, we could just, split the difference and call it racist, which is what I always wanted to do in the first place. It's racist towards white people. It's racist towards black people. It's racist towards Latino people. It's racist towards Asian people. It's racist towards biracial people. It's racist towards Native Americans. Critical race theory is racist towards everyone. But if you want to be really specific in what you're describing right now, what you're describing is it being racist against black people. It is racist to tell a black person that they can only gain power in the world if white people give it to them. That is incredibly racist. Not against someone who looks like me, against someone who looks like you.
Because critical race theory is in fact anti-white, it is saying that I as a black woman am acting like an evil white woman. Whiteness is evil and whiteness is associated with white. How is that not anti-white? So it's not going to go against.
Because I'm the one with all the power, honey. Do you really think that a bunch of liberal white academics who are the people who created critical race theory in the first place, do you really think for one red second that they're going to create an ideology that is going to take them out of power? Does anyone think that a bunch of liberal white academics are going to create and propagate an ideology that is going to take them out of power? I don't. I think that sounds pretty dumb. Why would I create and propagate an ideology that's going to take me out of power? If I'm the most powerful person in society, that's actually looking pretty good for me. Why would I give that up? That's the real question people should be asking about critical race theory. Why would liberal white academics want to give up all that power?
Against me as a black woman, it is going against me under whiteness. They're saying that my behavior right now, a black woman, black man, anybody black who actually speaks out against critical race theory is acting in whiteness. Okay, if I decide to take a job in a white company and actually agree that I can get to where I can with hard work and good choices, that is acting in whiteness. Whiteness equals evil. Whiteness is associated with white people, and white people are born racist. Therefore, that in itself is anti-white. You are not born racist for being white. It is saying that.
Hey, Lori. If someone made 2 videos lying completely about you on the internet that 35,000 people had watched, and then you later had more than concrete evidence that everything you had said was the truth, would you care? Would you care about that? If someone made 2 videos that 35,000 people watched that they made money off of, lying about you? Would you care? That's why I care. Nick H says, why can't people research before opening their mouth? I think that is a very good question for Tree. I think that's a great question for Tree. Tree, why didn't you bother to research before you opened your mouth?
You as a white woman, you are evil. How do you not see this? And that in itself is anti-white. They're saying that when I actually...
Critical race theory doesn't actually say that I'm evil. It says that I have all the power. That's actually what it says. It says I have all the power.
Actually do something against the critical race theory narrative, I'm not acting as an independent black woman who thinks for herself.
That's anti-black. That's not anti-white. That's anti-black.
Whiteness.
Yeah, that's anti-black. That's anti-black.
So you're disingenuous. You're also
you're
a POS
stupid.
for not even being.
I'm disingenuous and a POS. You are a raging idiot. I saw this coming a mile and a half away. Why didn't you treat? Aren't you supposed to be? Isn't she supposed to be like a former cop or something? Like, aren't cops supposed to investigate things and look at facts and be able to see things clearly? I'm a POS? Really? You can come on my channel anytime. Tree, you want to come on my channel and we can review every single clip that I showed people yesterday live in front of an audience. We can also review all the clips that I didn't show people. We can review the never before seen clips if you like. Do you want to come on my channel and do that? And you can tell me what a piece of shit I am for uncovering this and being completely right about everything that I said in June? You're welcome anytime. Just let me know. I'll schedule around your schedule, Tree. Let's look at the clips together. What do you say?
Honest. And I don't understand where this whole boogeyman with you and with you liberals, but you're just acting like a typical liberal. And so I just want to thank you for proving me right. I never liked you, girl. I always knew you was a grifter, but you ain't alone. There's lots of you here. So this goes to show you that a lot of conservatives are actually thirsty, and now it's biting them in the butt. Because by the way, I'm not going to downvote your video. And by the way, I'm asking my
I'm going to downvote yours.
Go over there and mess
I'm
with
going to downvote yours.
I'm not going to touch
I didn't do
your
the
video.
first time.
I'm definitely not going to downvote it because you are acting true to yourself. This should be a lesson to conservatives.
You're right, Tree. I did act true to myself, and I proved every single thing that I said. You were wrong. I was right.
And those are on the right. As a right-winger, stop catering to these losers. Just because they...
Yes, right-wingers, stop catering to these losers who don't do any research on their own, who just run their mouth. Please stop catering to these people. I will say it. I will. When you lift up people like this, I told you all the truth about what was happening. And you lifted up people like this. I'm not talking to anyone who didn't do it. I'm talking to the people who did.
Wear a mega hat, or in this case, wear a mega mask, does not mean they're on our team. And this woman stood up here telling me, I can't believe I'm on your team. I don't want you here. You need to go back to the left where you came from.
Do you guys want me here? Let me ask the chat. Do you guys want me here? Do you guys want someone here who is going to look at the big picture? Do you guys want someone here who is going to do their research? Do you guys want someone here who's going to tell you the truth? Or do you want someone like Tree who's going to lie to you blatantly?
And Republicans, conservatives, and right-wingers, stop being thirsty for these people. Because next time when they show you their true self, don't get butthurt. It is her nature to be this way. It is her nature as a liberal to come over here and tell us what to do and what not to do. And if you disagree with her, you are a white supremacist. When are y'all going to learn? This is Tree.
I see a super chat coming in. It just hasn't shown up yet. Hang on. Well, I guess we'll wait a second.
From treeoflogic.com. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think. You could be disagreeing with me, but the thing about it is that I have not been proven wrong about these grifters so far, and I never will. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please.
Oh, she hasn't been proven wrong. Oh, Tree, you just got proven wrong. You just got proven wrong, didn't you? Didn't you? Half Orc Fighter, I for some reason your super chat's not showing up in my StreamYard, so I can't bring it up on the stream, but you said you and Tree should have I think you and Tree should have a debate moderated by Counterpoints, the dude who led the Lawrence Southern debate, not the boogie trans socialist. I mean, I don't really debate people, to be honest. Like, I don't really get involved in debates. So I don't think that's going to happen, but Tree is more than welcome to come on my channel, and we will review all of the evidence that I laid out clearly together. And then we can have a conversation about it. Tree is welcome to review all of the evidence that I laid out very clearly to back up every single thing that I posited would happen in this video, because I didn't know about this when I made this video. I was just saying this is like the logical conclusion of what's going to happen. But she's welcome to come on my channel and review all the evidence. Half Orc Fighter, don't, dude, I'm like the worst at grammar in the world. I appreciate you being a member of the channel.
do so, and I will see you next time. Later, taters.
All right. So this is the first video that Treehouse News made lying about me. And then what happened was I essentially called her out and I said, Tree, if you can show receipts that I ever said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, then I will debate you. Because Tree went around like saying, Carlin says that everyone who disagrees with her is a white supremacist. And I said, if you can actually provide receipts, provide a clip, provide a tweet, provide anything. If you can provide receipts that I ever said that, then I will be happy to debate you. Tree never provided those receipts. Tree complained a lot. Tree whined a lot. Tree ran her mouth on the internet a lot, but she never once provided those receipts because I never said that. That never happened. What I was referring to was the people in the article from yesterday, but Tree didn't like that answer. And so she made a second video responding to me that we're going to watch right now. Hopefully we don't get ads. God damn it. Ads again. Fuck. Hang on. I'm going to get this set up where we don't have to watch ads. I'm going to run it to the end. We're going to go back. Okay. I've got it set up. So what do you guys think so far? I just want to survey the chat. I know I've been a little more uppity than usual. But what do you guys think so far about, isn't it interesting to go back and watch it now? Because I did a reaction to that video when it was happening. I did a reaction when it was happening. And then, but watching it now is like a completely different thing. Oh, she's about to go live? Oh, I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do if she goes live, but, you know. Can you let her know that we're talking about what a dirty, awful liar she is? Just if anyone wants to chat in and let Tree know that she got caught blatantly effing lying. I'm just saying. Maybe I'll even go over. Let's just hang on. Let's look at this real quick. Is it like on her channel? Oh, upcoming live stream. Is there a chat? There is. Oh, subscriber only mode. God damn it. Subscriber only mode in the chat. Someone go subscribe to Tree's channel and then tell her that she's a dirty liar, please. And that we're proving that she's a dirty liar. Carlin is proving you are a dirty liar right now, live on the internet. Dude, you, like, honestly, I would not be reacting this way unless I had put up with a metric F ton of grief over this. It was really, 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 really bad. It was really bad. Like, I was almost like, oh my God. Like, I was almost crying a minute ago thinking about it again. I don't know why conservatives have this attitude. No, this is a conservative attitude. Just ignore something and it'll go away. No, this is why we are in the situation that we are in. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I'm sure you're a lovely person, but this is a bad attitude. It is a bad attitude to say, if someone blatantly lies about you on the internet to 35,000 people, it's the best policy to just ignore them. No, it's a bad attitude, man. No, sorry. Sorry, nope. Say she was mistaken. You're way too nice. All right. Thank you, Philip. I usually don't care for the drama stuff, but you've earned your victory lap. I don't want you to raid. I don't want to brigade the channel. I just want someone to go politely inform Tree that she is a liar and that she was caught lying. She was caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And she should really publicly apologize if she has any integrity. If she has any integrity at all, she should publicly apologize. Let's watch the second video. Now, I've never actually watched this video. I've never actually watched it. I have no idea what she says. I know some of you did. But let's watch. The channel is... Here, I'll put the channel in the chat. You have to be subscribed for 10 minutes in order to chat. But if someone wants to go, if people are subscribed... Yeah, politely call her a liar. CRT is racist against everyone. Guys, stop using the anti-language because, like, listen, if we, like, okay, to be serious for a second, if we want a colorblind society, we've got to stop enumerating things based on race. If you say you want a colorblind society, then just say it's racist. Racist is colorblind. Saying anti-black is not colorblind. Saying anti-white is not colorblind. Just say racist. I don't think she's going to apologize. I don't think Tree is going to apologize and admit she was wrong. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Come on, guys. Karlin Borisenko lies about CRT and clowns herself. Okay. All right. Let's see. You guys can update me if anyone wants to update me about the goings on in Tree's chat. But let's watch. This is like a 33-minute video. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. It's already 8 o'clock. We're going to do our best. If you were lied about to 35,000 people on the internet, and you had emphatic evidence that you were right, would you take a victory lap? It might be petty, but I'm taking my fucking victory lap. Sorry. It took weeks of intensive research to put together what we did. And we did it for the right reasons. We did it because we're legitimately concerned about this and we think that people need to know. She's talking about me? Is she? Is she really? Ooh. Hang on. I'm going to pull it up. She's not even live yet. She's not even live yet. Come on. I don't care. If people want to go subscribe to a liar, they are welcome to go subscribe to a liar. If people want to subscribe to me, they're welcome to subscribe to me, man. Yeah, Jaya, call me petty. F you, where they were wrong. Yes, exactly. Oh, she's in the chat? Oh, hang on. She's in the chat. When I first heard about CRT, it seemed pretty obvious that actual white supremacists would like this type of rhetoric. It seems to have added fuel to their hatred, and the fire is growing, as you have seen personally. Oh, she is in the chat! Holy shit, she is in the chat. Okay, hang on. Stand by. She's having a hissy fit in the chat. Let's just take a look. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. I love you guys. Hey, don't mention that bitch in my chat. If she want me to debate her, then she need to take my latest video about her and debunk it on her stream. Oh, honey, I did. Guys, can someone let Treehouse News know that I debunked her completely on this stream? Debunked her completely. Completely and totally. Her channel is dying. She needs the views. I don't feed fat, ugly, homeless bitches. I'm homeless now. I'm homeless? I have a fucking Salvador Dali piece on the wall right there. I could sell that and pay mortgage for like whatever, how long, like a significant amount of time. I could sell that alone. I'm homeless? Jesus Christ. End of story. Keep that lying bitch name out of my chat. Her channel is dying. Yeah, she has 108,000 subs, and I have half of that, and I get more views than her. Honey, I don't post as much as you. Jesus Christ. LOL. You know what? This is actually part of the problem, isn't it? Again, because conservatives lift up freaking black commentators who lie to them. But look, she's watching my videos. That's all I want. Mission accomplished. Yes, and debunking them, sweetheart. Debunking them completely. You were wrong. If you have any integrity at all, you would admit it. You were completely 100% wrong. You were wrong on every goddamn count. And we just showed it, didn't we? We just showed it. We just showed it completely. If anyone wants to go over to Tree's chat and let her know that we completely debunked her first video. I mean, she's calling me an ugly, fat, homeless bitch. It feels so good. It feels so good. Nick, I adore you. You have such a good heart. All right, Mola, you're getting blocked. You're being a bastard. I mean, I'm not like thin. Yes, thanks. I'm happy she's showing my video. That's what I asked her. I actually showed her video already once. I showed her video back in June when I didn't have all the evidence I have now. Can someone please tell her I debunked her video? Please. I know I must have someone in the chat that's subscribed to her. Please. Tree has to resort to name calling because she has no actual argument. That's right. Tree could have used her platform to spread the word about the identitarian group, but chose to attack you instead. You'd think that with her hatred of racists, she would have chosen the former. No, because she's a grifter. Anyone who accuses someone else of being a grifter is usually grifting themselves. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You're doing the Lord's work. Tree is so ignorant she can't form a logical sentence because all she does is use racist epithets against... I don't know. I've never watched her. I never had even heard of this person. I had never even heard of her before she attacked me out of nowhere to take advantage of a pylon. Her entire viewer base is just clueless. All right, I'm not going to watch her stream, though. Should we watch her stream? She's starting, like, any second. Should we watch? Should we watch to see if she responds to me? You guys decide. Should we watch to see if she responds to me, or should we respond to the other video? What do you think? We can do either. I don't care, but... Oh, Christian, I found out about it. People. Okay, we should watch the stream. Okay, let me make sure I have the sound on for it. Hang on. Let's see what she says. We'll pull the chat up too so we can see. Okay, let me change the... Ah, shit. How do I change the view? I think I have to wait till she starts to change. Maybe if I come over here and I do default view. Default view. There we go. That way we can see the chat. We can see what people are saying. Oh, God. This asshole is stalking me on every platform. Because he's obsessed with me and he's in love with me. And he won't go away. I don't know what you're about, dude. But so you're getting put in a timeout. All right. Well, we'll watch her. I invited her on this. I invited her already to come and face the music. I invited her to come and face the music of all of the lies that she told. This was not the plan. I had no idea what her schedule is or anything, so I have no idea. Let me subscribe. God damn it. I'll wait the fucking 10 minutes. I'll wait the 10 minutes. Oh, here we go. No, the offer is she can face the music. So that's what the offer is. I'll tell you that right now. There ain't going to be no debate. There's going to be a facing of the music. Yeah, she has 44 people watching. She says she gets more views than me. No, she doesn't. Sorry, liar. I'm gonna unsubscribe as soon as I'm done. Oh, she calls me a grifter. Do you guys ever see merch ads on my channel? Hang on. Do you guys ever see me doing fancy merch commercials on my channel? She calls me a grifter? Okay. I barely even do product placement at all. Like every once in a while if it's something I like. Please. I've never watched this woman before. I have no idea what's about to happen. Oh, it's so gross. Carlin, Tree attacked you. That is her MO. She needed more attention. That's why she went after you. If you've never watched, then you don't understand what she is. Racist, liar, attention-seeking victim. I'll take your word for it. I've literally never watched her. Her videos of me where she lied about me are literally my only interaction with her at all. Well, first, I'm not a conservative. Secondly, she made 2 videos lying about me. Just for likes and clicks. That's why. It's like 18. This is like being in a movie theater. You get all the previews. Jesus Christ. Stream starting soon, hopefully, because I want to do this other video and go hang out with my husband. Now we've gotten distracted. She's probably watching me right now. Hi, Tree. Go start at the beginning because I completely debunked you. Completely debunked you, girl. Completely debunked you. I love Scammer Payback. Scammer Payback is the best. I fucking love Scammer Payback. If you guys haven't watched Scammer Payback's the best. Scammer Payback is like the only YouTube I watch. It's like the fucking movie theater. Like, what the fuck is this? What kind of snacks does everyone have like at the movie theater? Let's like kill some movie theater time. Like, what kind of snacks? I like what you know what I really love is popcorn where you have the cheesy popcorn mixed with the caramel popcorn. That is the best. It sounds gross, but if you've never had it, cheesy popcorn mixed with caramel popcorn. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Skittles, Pips, none. I haven't been to the movies in like a year. Junior Mints, extra butter popcorn, popcorn and smoothie. Yeah. Reese's Milk Duds. I never liked Milk Duds. I find Milk Duds too chewy, but to each their own. Oh my god, is she ever going to start this stream? What should I say to her when we get into the chat? Jalapeno poppers are good, but only with cheese, not with cream cheese. I don't like it with cream cheese. It's too much like mayo. When I can get into the chat, what should I say? What should I say, guys? To donate live with text. Yeah, but I'm the grifter. Mayo's disgusting. Is the worst of all condiments. It's disgusting. You're trying to give sage advice. I'm going to go in there and be like, you're a liar. And you're like, focus on the reality, Carlin. Focus on the facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. I love Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids are probably my favorite. Yeah. I don't know, Christian. I think, you know, I like the city. I like being in the city. We'll just turn this down until she decides to start. I do like the city. I also like the country. I live out in like, you know, the woods, man. I don't know. I could go for either. I do need to be close to like a metropolitan area. Like I like to have stuff going on. But I don't like to I don't like living in the city. It's just too much. I challenge her to watch your response. Anything else will be shrugged off in the middle of a... Oh, I don't care. Dude, listen, I have been dealing with literal white identitarians for weeks. You think that these people scare me? I have been literally baiting white identitarians for weeks. I've been baiting them. I've gone into their chat. I've gone into their comments. I do it on Gab all the time. Do you think Tree's audience scares me after the people that I've been dealing with? No. Nothing scares me after the audience I've been dealing with. Absolutely nothing. I made Victor move the gun to the front room. There's a crossbow sitting out in case anyone shows up at the house. I'm not making that up. There's a giant medieval style amazing crossbow just in case anyone shows up. Those are the types of people I've been dealing with. These people don't scare me at all. I'll tell them right where to go. Jaya says, "Hi, Tree. I would say you are full of shit and did no research, but as a growing and developing adult, I would like to politely address your misinformation." Yeah, I do need to get a picture. I bought Victor the crossbow for his birthday. I want credit for the crossbow. That was my Victor didn't see it coming either. He was like, "I did not anticipate you getting me a crossbow." Oh God, when is it gonna load? You subscribed 6 minutes ago. Okay, I have 4 more minutes. I have 4 minutes until I can chat. 4 more fucking minutes. I should have subscribed earlier. I didn't want to give her the sub. I'm gonna take it away as soon as we're done. This is awful. You guys are awful. It's fun to be dramatic, though, every once in a while. Oh, come on. We do have to be better. I mean, if her mind has a chance, I don't think her mind does have a chance to change. Can we review? We can't see the earlier chat now. She was calling me a fat, lazy, homeless bitch earlier in the chat. I don't think anyone's mind is going to get changed. I do love you guys. That's why we're hanging out right now. Ugh. Thank you, Christian. She's doing something. She's messing around somewhere. Ooh, the chat is going to be on the screen. Is she just talking or anything? No, it's buffering. I don't know. Maybe we broke her. Maybe we broke her. I thought about getting Victor a sword. I opted for the crossbow. Maybe I'll get him a sword next time. Is anyone in the chat right now? Are any of you in her chat?
Politically incorrect live streams on Monday.
Oh, I heard sound and then it buffered again. Oh no. All right, we're going to give this a couple more minutes until I can chat in. So close. We're so close. I've been subscribed for 9 minutes. 1 more minute. Oh God, the pressure.
Chink, chink.
It's just buffering. Is anyone else watching her stream? Is this doing it for everyone?
Kiss my ass, bitch. Fuck.
Oh, I'd say she's probably talking about me, isn't she? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
This is where
Let
we are
me
politically incorrect.
Let me in the chat. Come on. Let me in the chat. Can you guys like go to her channel though and see if it's buffering for you, or is this just like magic for me?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Tree. Just debunked all the lies you told about me. You're welcome to come on my channel and face the music anytime.
And let me tell you something.
She is talking about being able to say anything she wants on her channel. Oh, I'm so mad it's buffering. I'm so mad.
Nigger.
What the fuck is she saying? I can't dab that shit on my channel.
To join, and when you join, you get
Jesus Christ. Maybe let me just okay, let me unshare and then I can try to share. Let me see if this is like on my end. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, it seems to be working now. Hang on. I just needed to refresh apparently. No, now it's buffering again. Why is it buffering? Okay, I'm going to give this about another minute, guys, and then I'm going to give up and we're going to try. We're just going to do the other video because I'm trying my best. I don't know why it's buffering. Yeah, it's buffering without me even sharing it. All right. Change the settings to low. Okay. See, I don't know how YouTube works. I have no idea. Settings are already pretty low. Okay, we'll go even lower. We'll go even lower. Oh. Okay, that seems to work. Wait. Nope, buffering again. God damn it. It works for like a second, then it's like, nope. Buffering. Okay, lowest setting. One more. No, buffering. All right, guys. Sorry, I tried. I did. I tried my very best to get you the entertainment that we all richly wanted. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If anyone is watching the stream, then you can let me know if she says anything about me. I pretty much feel like the gauntlet has been thrown. Why is this not working? I don't understand. I'm going to try one more time. I feel very frustrated by this. Yeah, it just starts and then it buffers for me. I don't know. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch the second video that she made about me, and if anything eventful happens, I trust that someone will tell me. I mean, we've already thoroughly debunked her, but I've never seen this video, so let's put it in theater mode, and let's sit back and watch the show.
Taters, this is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I haven't done a drama video in a long time, so I guess it's a little overdue.
To bring everyone up to speed, so she released the first video of me. I said to her, Tree, if you can show receipts of when I ever said anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, then I will debate you. She wanted to debate me, and I said I will do it with the caveat that you provide receipts to prove the lie that you told in the first video, because she had said, and it said over and over and over again, that I said that anyone who disagreed with me was a white supremacist. We now, of course, all know that that was a bold-faced lie. I never said that. She could have taken receipts from my tweets. She could have taken receipts from my videos. She provided no evidence that I said that. And therefore, she did not fulfill the requirements for me to debate her. And I said, no, if you're going to lie about me, you are showing a blatant disregard for the truth. I have no interest in debating with someone who shows a blatant disregard for the truth. It doesn't surprise me, Dan, because again, conservatives love people like this. They love people like this. I don't begrudge her any of it. Listen, she's giving value to people. Like her or hate her, she is giving value to people. She is giving them, she is repeating the talking points that they love so much, and they're paying her because she's repeating the talking points. We don't do that on this channel. I don't give you guys talking points. I tell you what I think. I try to provide evidence for what I think, but if I don't agree with the talking point, I'm not going to say it. Flat out. Not going to say it. If I go against, a lot of times I'll go against the talking points because I think they're bullshit. So this is Tree's response when I refused to debate her because she would not provide receipts for the things she said about me. This is her response to that.
for me to record one, and here it is. Now, this video may be long. I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be long. But I promise you, it's going to be very entertaining. So Carolyn Biostinko came for me about a week ago.
Karen Biostinko. Not the brightest crayon on the box, is she?
And oh boy, did she pick the right one at the right time. Now, I meant to do this video last week, but I've been so busy. And once I finish it, I probably will keep it.
I was busy too, Tree. I was busy being attacked by actual white identitarians. While you were making fun and engaging in pile-ons, I was busy too.
In the queue until it's monetized, so who knows when it will be available to the public, but I promise you it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm coming for that helper.
Oh,
so
really?
As many of you know, I made a response video to Carol Biostinko in reference to her claim that CRT is not about race, and that CRT is about people who are against CRT, which was stupid, and that CRT was not anti-white.
Anyone who has come to my Friday happy hour has known, and by the way, we do happy hour. We're going to do happy hour tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you've never been to a happy hour, what we do is we actually watch trainings based partially on critical race theory, and we talk about them. And so when I say that critical race theory is not about race, it's about power, it's because it's not about race, it's about power. Power comes up in every single one of these presentations by far. Tree doesn't know that because she's never watched them. I didn't even understand the second point she made. I think we've pretty clearly dealt with the first point in the beginning of this video.
I also, within the video and in the comments section, challenged
No
Carolyn
cream
Biostinko to a debate. I was like, hey, let's have a debate about it.
Okay, so here's the challenge she made for the debate. Hey, Carlin, as you can see, I am not white, so you can't brush me off and ignore my points by calling me a white supremacist. I only called actual white identitarians white supremacists. Never called anyone who disagreed with me a white supremacist. So that first point is wrong. Let's set up a one-on-one debate about this unless you believe I'm inferior to you like most white liberals. Edit. So Carlin declined to debate me. I didn't decline. I hope she's intellectually honest and shows what I actually said about this issue, which proves she's a coward and a liar who can't back her arguments against a black woman. Folks in the chat, who ended up being the liar in this particular scenario? Was it me or was it Tree? Based on the stream so far. It's easy for these libtards to go after white folks, but when a black woman or man come for them, they run away. Now let's see if Tree actually shows what my real response to her was in this video.
Because CRT is about race, CRT is anti-white, and CRT has nothing to do with, it's not against people who are against it. That makes no sense. And so she declined to have a debate with me. So I thought that was done and over with because, you know, people went to her channel, said, hey.
No, what I said was that if Tree can provide evidence that I said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, then I would be happy to debate her. She never provided that evidence. So she did not meet the one and only condition that I put on the debate.
Tree of Logic made a video about you, and she asked if you're going to accept her debate. I even said in the video that I would like to extend an invitation to debate her about this issue.
Let's see.
So she said no. She said no several times that day. So I thought it was done and over with. Wrong. You see, she was specifically attacking white people, calling them white supremacists.
No, wasn't attacking white people. I was attacking, for those of you who are just here, I was attacking these people that I provided ample evidence for because these were the people that were actually attacking me. Let's just look real quick at some of the things in this video. In this video, the people I was actually attacking were the people who are running a school for white well-being, that are targeting children with homeschool curriculum for white well-being for youth and teens. I was attacking people that are engaging in Holocaust denial. I was attacking people that are overtly anti-Semitic, that were blaming critical race theory on the Jews. I was attacking people that literally did a cover of John Lennon's Imagine with lyrics says, "Imagine our own country, not controlled by Jews. Hope someday for Imperium and the white diaspora will be as one." I was attacking people that are overtly planning on inserting the term anti-white into the common culture. I was attacking people that are attacking Chris Rufo. I was attacking people that do not want to be associated with Martin Luther King. That's who I was attacking. That's who I was talking about. Not white people in general. So Tree is wrong again. Wrong again. And I'm sure she will continue to be wrong as we make our way through this video.
If they ever said anything about CRT being anti-white, and since I'm Black, I said, hey, I call it anti-white.
Oh, isn't that nice of her?
Challenged me. And so she ran away like a coward, and I knew she would. But then she decided to get big and bad. So
Tree, you are welcome to come on my channel and review the evidence of the people I was actually talking about anytime you like. Let's see if you're woman enough to do it, Tree. Adherent of Lady Columbia, point of CRT is to attack an old vision in U.S. culture and to try to coalesce others into groups, thus incentivizing collectivist politics and breaking down the civic identity of being an American. You know, fun fact, let's go back to the people I was actually talking about who are not just white people in general. So we're talking about collectivism. The people I was talking about don't really like collectivism. Listen to what Jason has to say about collectivism, or excuse me, don't like individualism. Listen to what Jason has to say about individualism.
And we will ask and we will answer. Johnny Reb, $5 financial gift. Thank you, brother. Anti-whites have no fear of the abstractionists and individualism of conservatives. Absolutely correct.
This is who I was talking about.
That's a fantastic
This is
point.
who I was talking
Johnny
about.
Reb. I want you to think about that. If you're consider yourself a conservative, you're hearing us for the first time. Anti-whites, now these are the anti-whites who call themselves Marxists, Democrats, etc. They have no fear of abstractions and the radical individualism of conservatives. Whites were steadily more victimized during the 35 years Rush Limbaugh preached individualism and abstractions. Precisely. Radical individualism, folks, is suicide in a world of collectivism. I want you all to replay that 10,000 times, what I just said. If you're a conservative, say it to yourself 10,000 times, and it will finally land that, oh my God, what I've been told intentionally undermined me and everything that I care about.
That's who I was talking about. I wasn't talking about people in general. Those were the people attacking me. Tree took advantage to make money and to get clicks. Let's continue.
7 days later. So while I was premiering one of my videos, she was reacting to my video, calling her out at the same time. So my subscribers were coming into the chat and they were saying, Tree, Carolyn by her stinko is reacting to your video. And I said, great. Hey, go.
Could these guys get any more creative? Like with the nicknames? It's not even like okay, let me just be blunt. You sound like you're in elementary school. You do not sound like someone to be taken seriously. You sound like you're in elementary school. Now, at least when I'm insulting you and calling you a liar, I'm not giving you a stupid nickname. I kind of want to give her a stupid nickname, I'm not going to lie. But I'm just going to call her a liar. That's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to call her a liar.
Go in there and convince her to debate with me. So that didn't work because she either ignored my subscribers, blocked them, or just flat out said no.
Yeah,
so
I probably blocked them.
Let the whole thing go because she's a coward, and unfortunately, she will not debate me.
Who's the coward now? Who's the coward now, Tree? Who's the coward now?
because she can't call a black woman like me a white supremacist because
You're right. I would never call a black woman a white supremacist. Who I would call white supremacists are people who are actually engaging in the act of like white fucking supremacy.
I actually agree that CRT is anti-white. So I thought the whole thing was over and done with, and she got it out of her system, but nope.
No, and it's still not over and done with. It's still not over and done with. Because I don't take this shit lying down. Absolutely not. I spite researched for weeks over this shit.
She went on and did this. Shortly after her live stream, Carolyn went.
Oh, this is what I actually said. Excellent. Challenge. If Treehouse News can find a single clip of me asserting that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, one where I'm saying it seriously, not something they clipped out of context, I will debate her and prove to her just how little she understands about critical race theory. I anxiously await the evidence. That was the condition. That was the one condition. Prove what you said about me in your first video was true. She couldn't do it because she lied. And even at that time, even back before I had any of the evidence about this group at all, other than stuff I was seeing show up in my feed and I was going, this is crazy. Even back then, she didn't have the evidence for what she said. She made it up. It was a lie.
To her community page on her YouTube website and at me with the following message. Challenge! If the Treehouse News can find a single clip of me asserting that anyone who disagrees
well, doesn't
with
she
me
sound
is a white
nice?
supremacist, one where I'm saying it seriously, not something that's clipped out of context, I will debate her and prove to her.
Who actually watches this woman? I'm asking seriously. Who actually watches this woman? What the fuck was that? Wow. I'm not going to do it, Amanda. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No, don't make me, no. How can she debate when she can't even prove what she said? Well, this was exactly my point. It's like, if I'm going to engage in a debate with someone, like, it's going to be someone that actually has some semblance of like caring about the truth. And if you've lied about me publicly on the internet, and I know you've lied about me, I'm not going to perceive you as someone who is interested in engaging in the truth. So sorry, no, I'm not going to waste my time. Why would I? I was dealing with actual hordes of white identitarians.
Just how little she understands about critical race theory. I anxiously await the evidence.
Your 3-year-old is not wrong.
I know very little about critical race theory. Then why not just invite me on to have a debate and make...
Tree, you are invited on my channel to have a debate about critical race theory. You are invited on my channel anytime you like to have a debate about critical race theory. Now that we've firmly established that you are a liar and that everything you said about me was a lie, and there's no getting out of it, and if you try to advance these lies again, I will just pull up my article and play you clip after clip after clip, and I will go into my archives and play you more clips that I didn't even put in the article. If you want to come on my channel and debate me about critical race theory, you are welcome to anytime. I will schedule around you, girl. I'll schedule around you. Let's be honest, you aren't attacking people, you are calling them out for their actions and exposing them. Let me debate Tree. I got you. Thank you, Alexander DeJohn. I mean, that's exactly, like, honestly, guys, like, I don't proactively go after people. I don't even freaking watch YouTube. The only time I ever talk about other people is when they are attacking me. That's it. Look at my record. Look at every single time I have talked about people. It has been responding to something that they were doing talking about me.
me look bad. I mean, you're the one who's claiming to know more about it, and I don't know much of anything about it. So why have these unrelated demands, these terms and conditions before you debate me?
You think I want to engage in a debate with someone who doesn't give two shits about the truth? Why would I spend any time at all debating with someone who has proven by their own actions that they do not care about the truth? And if you were telling the truth, Tree, then why couldn't you provide receipts? You couldn't provide receipts because you were lying. You were making things up. Provably, you have never provided a single piece of evidence that I said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So if you're a liar, why would I debate with you? You've just shown me that you're just going to lie. Why would I waste my time when I could be focusing on things that are far more productive, like spending hours and hours and hours of my life watching white identitarian content so that I could show people what is the result of saying critical race theory is anti-white? That's how I chose to spend my time. I chose to spend my time doing something that would show emphatically every single thing that I was seeing and why I had the perspective that I did, so that people can make informed decisions about the type of language they would use. Instead of debating you, I used my time productively.
And they're so unrelated to critical race theory and my knowledge of it. If you really have the arguments, if you really know more about critical race theory, and you can shut me down.
Survey in the chat. Who do you think knows more about critical race theory? Do you think I know more about critical race theory, or do you think Tree knows more about critical race theory? You guys have watched her more than I have. I have no idea. Maybe she is a mystery CRT expert, and I just don't know because I don't watch YouTube unless I'm doing something like this.
Shut down my points, shut down my arguments, you would accept the debate. You really wouldn't have these pre-existing terms and stipulations and conditions prior to accepting the debate. I mean, you would be like, yo, I know I could just make TreeHouse look stupid. So we ain't, come on, bring your notes.
How many people in the chat think I have successfully made Tree of Logic look pretty stupid? I didn't even need her to participate. Have I done a good job of making Tree of Logic look stupid?
So let's have a debate. No, you just want to deflect by saying, you need to prove that I said that all the people that challenged me as white supremacists, which is so irrelevant to every point I made in that video, and you know it. But this
she
is
did
a
it to herself.
liberal
She did.
tactic. If
She did.
I actually provide the evidence that I said this, which once again is irrelevant to CRT, and
evidence that you're not a liar is not relevant to the discussion? I'm sorry. If you have evidence that I said that everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, then present it, Tree. You don't need... We've already done 5 minutes of deflection. 5.5 minutes of deflection in this video because she doesn't have any evidence.
The arguments that I was actually putting forth in that video. But okay, if I did provide the arguments, she would want to debate it on the comment section. She would want to, on her community page, just type it all out instead of going back and forth. And then she would basically still decline me, saying that,
no, if you had provided evidence that I said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, I would have debated you. The issue, Tree, is that I knew that I never said that. So I knew there was no evidence that you could possibly provide. You lied. You got caught, girl. You got caught. Free Gollum, it's a shame that you are both emotionally charged over this now. You both want CRT dead, and yes, Tree is an asshole. It's like it's what we like about our world, has all kinds. Listen, I had no idea who this woman was before she attacked me. No idea. No idea who she was. So if this is on her, I'm sorry. She should have done her homework. And she could still, if Tree was woman enough to say, Carlin, I reviewed the evidence that you gave and you were 100% correct about everything you said, and I'm sorry I misunderstood, I would forgive her in a heartbeat. I don't think that's going to happen. If she issued me a public apology for lying and for calling me a fat, ugly, homeless, whatever on her channel just now, you know what? Water off a duck's back, man. But if you're going to insult me, if you're going to lie about me, if you're going to spread rumors about me, if you're going to gossip about me, if you're not going to take the time to do the bare minimum of research, you can go F yourself. You are in the fucking way. You are the one causing the problem. I didn't even know who this woman was.
I took her out of context, and therefore I'm bad faith, and she's not going to have a debate with anyone.
Yes, you acted in bad faith. Yes, exactly. You acted in bad faith. Alexander DeJohn, if she supports the blue, she should believe in proof beyond reasonable doubt and justice system which requires evidence. One would think. One
Who's bad faith. If I admit that she's right and I'm wrong, which was not the case, I'm totally right in this, okay? I can prove everything with receipts that I'm saying.
Oh, really, Tree? Oh, bring the receipts, Tree. I will look forward to seeing the receipts of Tree proving that she was right. Because I know they don't exist.
But if I say, okay, Carolyn Barrow Stinko, I'm wrong, you're right, let's have a debate anyway, she'll still say, no, because you're bad faith, and I would never have a debate with a bad faith right-winger. You are a poo-poo head. And I will still lose. Either way.
I have never called someone a poo-poo head in my life because I am not a 5-year-old. Maybe you are, Tree. I don't know why you would even see fit to use that language. But that's not language I would ever use because I'm an adult.
There's no way, there's nothing I would do that will get her to accept the debate, because you understand, people who are firm and confident in their arguments and know that the facts are behind them would never do this.
Tree, you are invited on my channel anytime to debate me on white identitarians or on critical race theory, or if you want to review these videos together and then look at my evidence, we can do that too. You're welcome anytime you want, girl. Anytime you want. You're also welcome to come on my channel and issue me the apology that you would owe me if you acted with any integrity at all.
So I replied, Carolyn, so you accept my debate challenge? I just
She
need
didn't
a
provide
yes or no.
No, it wasn't a yes or no question. I gave her a condition. She did not read it. I said, read the thing you're applying to. It's not hard. You made assertions about me, and if you can back up those assertions with evidence, you get the debate you so desperately want. If you can't back up what you claimed, you just proved that between the two of us, you're the liar. Has my position changed at all between then and now? My position has not changed in any way, shape, or form. She sounds like if Big Bird took bath salts. Hey, man, don't. Bath salts are awesome. Okay, let's just get that clear. Bath salts are fucking awesome. I haven't done bath salts in years, but they're awesome. Not in. Oh, God, probably before I was married. Probably 15, 16 years. They're awesome.
And she says, read the thing you're replying to. It's not hard. You made assertions about me.
Oh, God. I really hope she doesn't do this goddamn voice the whole thing. I'm going to lose my mind.
You can back up those assertions with evidence. You get the debate you so desperately want. If you can't back up what you claimed, you just prove
I didn't eat anyone. I didn't eat anyone. I just saw light in really cool ways and had really cool hallucinations. Okay, we're not going to talk about bath salts anymore. Enough sharing about things I've done.
You're the liar.
Is there a fucking commercial? God damn it! Fucking giving her money.
One of her subscribers by the name of Rachel D said, "Carolyn, but
why is this blurry? probably because I turned the quality down. I turned the quality down. Hang on. Quality back up. There we go. Rachel D causes trouble. I'm sorry, Rachel, if you're watching, but you caused trouble. So, but why not address it in the debate? Because I do not debate with people who are acting in bad faith. Sorry, I do not debate with people who are acting in bad faith. There were different kinds of bath salts, okay? Not all bath salts made people eat, okay. Someone in her chat says, you are a lovable tree. Anyone would want to hear what you have to say. Ooh.
Why not just address that in a debate itself? Then Carolyn says, no, one of us care about the truth. The other is reading definitions.
Well, this is true. One of us cares about the truth. The other one of us is reading definitions out of the encyclopedia. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? No, I was not wrong. You guys are going to learn someday that I'm usually not wrong when I make assertions about things. Just because I might be wrong if I'm not adequately paying attention to something. Like, I was obviously wrong about being a Democrat for 20 years. Okay, mea culpa. But when I'm focused on something and I'm actually looking at it, I'm usually not wrong.
She's out of the encyclopedia. So I'm being shamed for reading the proper definition.
Not the proper
of
definition.
Critical race theory.
The proper definition is James Lindsay's definition, which is critical race theory is the belief that racism is the fundamental organizing principles of society.
Out of the encyclopedia.
Yes.
Let that sink in.
Yes. Leftist changed definitions in the dictionary. Do we really think that they're not writing definitions in the encyclopedia that suit their purposes? Yes, it is wrong to get definitions out of the encyclopedia. The places you get definitions from are experts in the fucking thing. I'm sorry, that's my position. If you guys had to choose in the chat, if you guys had to choose between getting a definition out of the or getting a freaking concept out of the encyclopedia about critical race theory, or getting the definition from James Lindsay, which are we going to choose? Are we going to choose the encyclopedia, or are we going to choose James Lindsay? Because even the definition, even my definition of critical race theory is based on James Lindsay's definition. James Lindsay at one point blessed my definition of critical race theory. So even the one I was using back in June, which is slightly longer than James Lindsay's, like, it's still accurate. Yeah, we're going to choose James Lindsay for the definition of critical race theory, Tree. Sorry. And if you knew anything about critical race theory, you would know that James Lindsay is the world expert on the topic.
As many of you saw during my response video, I wanted to be accurate as possible about the definition.
Then you should have gone to James Lindsay.
So I read it from Britannica.com. She's trying to shame me for doing that.
Are you guys going to... Okay. Let me just ask the chat. Let me see how much I've taught you guys. If I were to look up the term racism in the dictionary, would I get an accurate definition of the word racism? If I were to look it up in the dictionary today, would I get an accurate definition of the word racism? Why or why not? No. Alexander DeJohn, been paying attention. No. 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 Why? Because the woke change definitions of things. If they're going to do it in the dictionary, why would we think we wouldn't do it in an encyclopedia? I'm trying to educate her about how all this works because she obviously doesn't understand. And if you're going to make videos where you obviously don't understand how something works, then isn't it a blessing to have someone come along and say, no, you're wrong. This is actually how it works.
I told you she was a lip-tard. So Fierce Deity Xerox says, Rachel, you can't have a reasonable debate unless you agree on facts at the outset. Otherwise, you're arguing definitions and nobody ever gets anywhere.
Exactly.
Rachel says, yeah, but you can cover that in a debate before going into
Rachel
other
just
topics.
wants drama.
I tell Rachel, I will bring all the receipts to the debate. She just have to stop being a coward and face me unless she only debates white people, which has so far been the case.
What? At this point, I had never debated anyone. The only debates I have ever engaged in, the first one, Christian tricked me. Christian, I'm sorry, you tricked me. It was on Gothic's channel. Christian tricked me into a debate. And I think that happened after this. I'm pretty sure that happened after this. The other debate I engaged, I was tricked again into another debate on Twitch a couple weeks ago. I was told, it's going to be a discussion. I said, it's going to be a discussion, not a debate. They said, yeah. And then I got there and it was a debate. The only debates I've ever engaged in are when I have been tricked. I've never intentionally engaged in a debate. Rachel says, as a psychologist, do you ever analyze... Oh, dude, I analyze behavior like this all the time. Yes. I'm a little fascinated as to how she and other people's brains function. It's so bizarre to me. I did go hard on that debate. That was an intentional strategy. I wanted to knock them off their pedestal. I find when you're debating woke people, you have to go really hard at them because like they don't know what to do with it. It's kind of like these white identitarians. You go really hard at them, they don't know what to do with it. You know, yeah, I mean, she does act very histrionic. I think that that's actually accurate. No, I mean, I think she's a fame whore. I think most of the people who are on YouTube are fame whores, to be quite honest. Like, I accidented my way into this. This was never what I wanted to do. And then I had an audience and it was like, okay. But I do it because, like, I feel like what I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to serve people. I think people like this are doing it for attention. Like, I hate being on video. My locals people know this. Like, I hate being on video. I hate it. I do it because I've been blessed with a platform and I think it would be irresponsible not to do it. But I didn't get into this until I was like, I was 39 when all this started. But I think a lot of these people, they get into it because like they want attention and they want, I think that's what it is at the end of the day.
Treehouse News, no deal.
I could do probably a more in-depth analysis of it, but I want to get through the video. Yeah. So I said, no deal, provide receipts that I said what you claimed I did or no debate. That is the only option on the table. If I really said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, it shouldn't be hard to back that up. So did I say that or are you a liar? I think I was pretty clear.
Provide the receipts that I said what you claim I did.
We're gonna speed her up.
No debate. This is the only option on the table. If I really said that anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, it shouldn't be hard to back that up. So did I say that or are you a liar? Carolyn LaMail. So there you have it, folks. She declined to debate me. You see how a coward moves?
You see how Tree doesn't even acknowledge that I've asked her for receipts for an assertion that she made about me. She's just like, you're scared of me. You're scared of me, girl. You're scared of me. I wasn't scared. I'm not going to debate someone who's acting in bad faith. Like, it's not even hard to understand why.
I agree to show the receipts during the debate, and she declines.
Oh, so here's what she did. She said, if you debate me, I'll show you the receipts then. I was like, no. No. Show the receipts now, because I knew she was lying.
If you are listening to this woman, you are just as crazy as she is. Remember, she declined to have a debate with me. Remember that when you defend this woman. Rachel says, Treehouse News, Carolyn.
Remember that Treehouse News is a liar and doesn't know what she's talking about every time you defend her. For any Tree fans that might be watching right now.
has dealt with bad faith actors in the past debates who aren't actually in pursuit of getting the truth. I'm guessing in her mind, this is vetting in order to prevent how draining it was. I think it's more an issue with perceived attitude and motive than race elements for her. Edit, didn't see Carolyn's other response until after I replied. I see the disagreement now. Carolyn sees it as she's being defamed and discredited before she can step into the debate ring fairly, while Tree sees it as part of the debate itself. Rachel, I have debated people like David Duke, neo-Nazi Mike Enoch, and I just had a debate with a—
Oh, so this is interesting. This is interesting. So Tree has debated really bad people. So Tree knows that everything that I wrote about in that article exists. She already knew. Kind of makes it seem, given all of the evidence that I've laid out now, doesn't it make it seem like she was acting in even more bad faith when she made the first video? If she's really debated these people, and if she really knew that this was already a thing, kind of seems a little bit disingenuous. Nick H, The Screeching, FML, Insanity, Miss Carlin. Dude, I can't. That's why, yeah. Yeah, I wonder what she means by debated. Like, why would any of these people debate her? Like, why? What, I don't understand. But
black liberal about CRT. I'm never bad faith. She's just scared because I'll make her even look more foolish.
okay, does based on the evidence that we've reviewed so far, does anyone in the chat think that Tree acted in bad faith? Yes or no? She's never bad faith? Okay. Let's see what people think.
She knows what she's doing. She's a coward. TreeHouse News, you're correct. You can't provide receipts, which means you purposely lied about me to your audience, which means you don't get the benefit of my time for any—
So look what I said. You're correct. Because I'm not gonna, again, I'm sorry she's doing the voice. I don't even know if you guys can understand it. I said, you're correct. You can't provide receipts, which means you purposefully lied about me to your audience, which means you don't get the benefit of any of my time for any debate. If you want to change that, you're welcome to provide a clip to back up your claims about me anytime. You can even have your viewers do it. Challenge your viewers to find a clip of me saying what you claimed I did. You don't even have to do the work.
If you want to change that, you're welcome to provide a clip to back up your claims about me anytime. You can even have your viewers do it. Challenge your viewers to find a clip of me saying what you claimed I did. You don't
Thank
even
you,
have
Laura.
to do the work.
CMC
Oh,
found
God,
my
an ad.
cancer
Ugh.
after I noticed a
This is so stupid. Carolyn, I didn't lie. I have the receipts. You refused to meet me for a—
Let's hope that she shows the receipts at some point in this video because, look, she just says, I have the receipts. So either in this video, Tree is going to show proof that I said anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, or she's not. Either she's going to show proof or she lied. And it's right there on the screen.
debate to see them because you don't have the arguments to support your stupid claims. Also, I love how you are deleting all the comments from people who are defending me. Lol. Wow.
I didn't delete any comments from people who were defending her. I deleted the only thing I have ever deleted and banned in relation to this whole thing was people who were saying CRT is it was the white identitarians. Because remember, keep in mind, as this was happening, I was also being attacked by this white identitarian horde. So now, at this point, I have Tree's audience in my feed. I also have these fucking white identitarians. Cassandra Fairbanks is sending her audience after me too because she took advantage. I had thousands of people attacking me in my feed. So was I deleting stuff? Yes. Was it people who were defending her? Nope. That wasn't what was happening.
Oh, you really are a coward. Rachel says, Carolyn, that's fair. Would you and your viewers also mind timestamping where Tree said verbatim the statement you're claiming she did in her video? I want to take this time to remind everybody the purpose of my video. My video was calling out Carolyn Biostenko in reference to her claim that CRT was not anti-white, that it had nothing to do with race.
That wasn't the condition, Tree. The condition was that you back up your claim that I called people who disagree with me white supremacists.
And that it was anti—
She's about to deflect like we've never seen deflecting before. I can feel it. She's revving up to deflect every lie she told.
Anybody who is against it. That was the purpose of it. And the reason why I made that video is because if you disagreed with her and said that it is anti-white, she called you a white supremacist. And
yes, I said very clearly that the people who were pushing the anti-white language were white identitarians. And now I've proven that emphatically. Mic drop, bitch.
And just ignored your argument, didn't listen to any of your points, and she just hung up on you, blocked you, or just dismissed you because of your race, even though she's white. So therefore, I said, hey, I'm black. You can't do that to me. You can't call me no white supremacist and then say that I'm part of the white nationalist movement. I say that, yes, it is anti-white. So come at me. And she ran away. So these are the
Yes, Tree, you are a useful idiot for white identitarians. Congratulations, Tree. You are a useful idiot for white identitarians. Congratulations.
points that I made in my video. All this stuff that she's doing has nothing to do with my points and my arguments in my video. What Carolyn Barrow-Stinko is doing is a typical debate technique that liberals like to use when they have no arguments, and that is to deflect and muddy the waters. Instead of debunking or addressing the points that I made in my video, she wants to basically deflect to something mundane and irrelevant to anything I...
Am I deflecting? Am I deflecting? Nah.
said in relation to critical race theory in my response video. And she's doing this in order for herself to, it's order for her to save face. It's not working though. I also noticed that she was deleting comments and blocking people who either challenged her, took my side, or questioned her. I want you all to know that all
the comments going against her and asking her why she won't debate me are being deleted. Nope, that's not true. Plenty of the comments were left up. The people who were coming in and going, anti-white, 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 those are the people who are getting deleted and banned. And now we all know why. All right, this language is not allowed on my channel. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you were not part of Jason's little posse. And for right now, you're going to get put in a timeout. If you do it again, you're going to get blocked because that is the policy on this channel. I do not tolerate this on my channel. And this is why, by the way, guys, the reason that the white identitarian hordes aren't in my chat right now is because I blocked all of their asses back in June. The reason that I have even been able to cover this topic and not be constantly hounded by them on my platforms is because I blocked thousands of people in June on my Twitter. I blocked thousands of people on my YouTube that were pushing the anti-white stuff. And now you'll notice that every time we talk about this, it's nice and quiet, isn't it? There's no one in the comments running their mouths. There's no one in the chat running their mouths because I blocked them all. And I do not have any regrets over it. And now you people have seen, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say you people in the chat because I love you guys. I love the people in my chat. But now you guys have seen why I blocked them because they're insane.
All the comments going against her and asking her why she won't debate me are being deleted by her. Carolyn is so insecure that she is deleting comments from anyone who disagrees with her. This is who you stand behind? Rachel, be careful.
Wait. Are you guys putting my article in the chat? Oh God. Here, I'll put the link to my article in the chat. I didn't do it in the description. There's the article. If you guys want to go put my article in there in her chat, that is an amazing idea. That is an amazing idea.
Sweetie, she's deleting and hiding comments from anyone who disagrees with her or challenges her. She's done that to over 10 people I know, and they all have screenshots.
Over 10? Honey, I banned thousands of people. Over 10? I banned thousands. Thousands. And I have no regrets because we now know exactly who those people are. Block them. Save your mental health, girl. Thank you, Alexander. Listen, you don't have to suffer these fools. Voluntary association, motherfuckers. I do not have to allow anyone in my chat that is going to be disruptive. If all you're going to do is spew white identitarian nonsense, I have absolutely no interest in being associated with you. Sorry. No.
She even did it to Belle. I don't want her to do it to you, so don't challenge her. Let her have this moment to gloat. Lol. Treehouse News. I'm trying not to be offensive or pick a side, but it's not the end of the world if my stuff is deleted. From a viewer standpoint, I just enjoy debate or open discussion. Trisha says, I would love to see both of y'all clarify what CRT is. Why not make a...
We are now halfway through this video, and she has provided no evidence, zero evidence that anything that I have said is wrong. And she's provided zero evidence of what I asked her to provide evidence for, which is that she said that I said anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. I never said that. And she knows I never said that, which is why we are halfway through this video and she has provided zero evidence to support her claims because it's not true.
A compromise. Carolyn shows up on panel, but will not proceed with the debate until Tree provides the receipts. Come on, man, give the fans what they want. Trisha, she'll never agree to that, but I would, because she will still look bad. But it's all good. This is proof who's the brave one here. I'm on her platform challenging her, and she's deleting comments from everyone who supports me, thus leaving this space for her followers to attack me. Yet I'm still here holding my ground. The optics of this looks great, mind you. A black woman getting attacked by a bunch of whites. What does that tell you about her?
Did Tree just make herself out to be a victim? Did she just make herself out to be a poor, oppressed victim? I kind of think she did.
Lol. Now, just to be clear, the reason why I said that is because white liberals love to attack black conservatives, and in this case, a black right-winger who they don't agree with as a group, similar to Antifa. Carolyn Barastinko was setting up her community page to do...
She just compared me to Antifa. Wow. How disingenuous can you be?
Just that. What she was doing, and it was so funny to watch, was she was deleting everybody and blocking everybody who challenged her or questioned her or actually basically...
Nope. I was only blocking people who were saying CRT is anti-white, CRT is anti-white, CRT is anti-white, CRT is anti-white for days and days and days on end, never ending goddamn hordes.
Called her out or took my side. What she wanted it to be was the community page to be nothing...
I mean, if I was blocking everyone, then why didn't I block Rachel? Rachel likes drama, but Rachel was respectful. Rachel didn't, and I also, by the way, I blatantly told people, if you bring that shit into my feed, you're going to get blocked. And of course, the contrarians like, CRT is anti-white, CRT is anti-white. We're not going to do what you're telling us to do. I'm like, okay, well, you're going to get blocked. Like, thank you for identifying yourself. Congratulations. Yeah, she did, Jaya. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh, yeah, Tree, because, like, you blocked Brittany. Brittany was over in your chat, and you blocked her. Has Tree blocked anyone else from her chat today? Has anyone else been blocked by Tree? So you're going to call me out for blocking people when you're doing the same, sweetheart? Oh, there's a hypocrite if I've ever seen one.
But her fans to attack me, and little old helpless me all by my lonesome, just fighting off 80 to 85 of her fans.
Oh, 80 to 85? Bitch, I was fighting off 4,000. 80 to 85. I was fighting off over 4,000. I kept track. Maybe there were multiple accounts. That's entirely possible. I kept track. It was over 4,000 fucking people. 80 to 85. Oh, honey, that must have been so hard on you, Tree. You engaged in a pile-on while I was already dealing with thousands of people, and you did it for likes and clicks, and you lied about me in front of tens of thousands of people. But you had to deal with 80 to 85 people? Oh my God, that must have been a horrible experience for you.
And I don't do that. I'm like, listen, I just ignored them and focused on Carolyn because I know how to fight online and in real life. And the thing about it is I keep my eyes on my opponent. These little, hey, you need to do what she said. Why did you get the receipts? That's just distractions. I'm not caring about the little distractions. I'm coming for the big fat turkey that actually...
Oh, so she thinks that asking for receipts, that what she said was true, is a distraction. Okay. Okay, then why would I debate you exactly?
Gobbled in my direction. She picked the right one, baby, and here I am, and she could not handle it. A Vega said, "Treehouse niggas, you say you're holding your ground, but to me it looks like you're lashing out there and playing victim. It's not a good look."
This is so basically this video is her responding to people in my comments that she didn't like. I've got her on 1.5 speed. So I've got her on 1.5 speed. This is not natural. I just need to wrap this up. I told Victor I was going to be done like 2 hours ago. This is me 3 hours ago. I'm like, Victor, I'm just gonna do a quick stream. I'll be right down. He's like, okay. I need to wrap this up. I need to go spend time with my husband.
That says, at Vegas, not a good look. Yep, she earned that one. She's calling out Carolyn alleged comment deletion short, but Tree is not above trashing on her own viewers. I got firsthand experience. I said, Juggernaut, y'all proof that I'm not a coward. I don't delete comments, and I didn't delete your comment. I came for your neck. I don't have to delete your comment.
Oh, but you are blocking people on your channel, aren't you, Tree? Because I know that some of my fans have been blocked by you. Because you had to deal with 85 people. 85 whole people. Oh my God, that must have been an awful experience.
Because I have the arguments to challenge it. I don't have nor need a hug box, unlike your cowardice leader, Curlin. He says, "Bye. I came for your neck. You mean name calling instead of sustaining an argument?" Sure. I remember the Juggernaut guy. I can't remember what he said, but I do know it was stupid, and I clowned him for it, and he got butthurt about it and basically started crying in my comment section and before he left. But I didn't block him. That's
Victor is a very understanding and good man. He will understand. I have faith in him. He's probably laying downstairs right now watching like something on his iPad. It's like, when is she going to be done? He's probably drinking a beer. He's understanding. Victor is the best man in the world. He understands. He lets me do what I want.
That's the thing. I may come in and I will come for you, but I don't block you because you said something stupid or you disagreed with. I'm not like.
Oh, really? Oh, did you just hear that? Let's just play that last little bit again. I'll even slow it down. So we can relish this. I'll go back to normal speed. Let me ask this first. Has anyone in the chat been blocked by TreeHouse News today? Has anyone in my chat right now been blocked by TreeHouse News for going on her channel and disagreeing with her?
I clowned him for it, and he got butthurt about it and basically started crying in my comments section and before he left. But I didn't block him. That's the thing. I may come in and I will come for you, but I don't block you because you said something stupid or you.
You don't block people. Brittany's been blocked by you today. Eric from Hell says yes, you block people. We have a champion that's going to go try to get blocked. I have no idea how to pronounce that particular name, dude. Let us know what happens. So yeah, Tree, you lied there too. Lying again. I don't block people. I just don't do that. Oh, you just did it, honey. We have people in my chat right now. I say that I block people. I am proud that I lay down boundaries and I say this type of person is allowed to interact with me. This type of person is not allowed to interact with me. I'm very clear about what those boundaries are. I don't lie and say, I just don't block people. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, CJ Matt says, I've seen her block people for little stuff.
You disagreed with me. I'm not like Carolyn. I don't need my safe space.
Oh, goddamn ads. How many ads does she have on this?
I will block trolls and I will block people who are very disrespectful.
Oh, so now she's backtracking. Oh, I just blocked trolls. Oh, really? Really? Because that's what I was doing too, Tree. So you're allowed to block people for your reasons, but I'm not allowed to block people for my reasons. Got it. So now you're both a liar and a hypocrite.
But
we're gonna
just
speed her up
disagreeing
again.
with me? No, I don't do that. I rather troll them in the comment section or do something to make them pop off. You know how a cat plays with a mouse before it actually destroys it? That's what I did with the Juggernaut guy. I was playing with my food. I said, Juggernaut, call it what you want, but I didn't delete your comment. You can't say the same for Carolyn, who's been deleting comments on this page since she at me. Laughing, crying emoji face. He says, TreeHouse News, you both have stuff to work on and work out. Yeah, I got no defense for comment deleting. Shrug emoji. Juggernaut, wow, I respect the fact that you didn't defend her actions. Maybe I was wrong about you. Thanks about it. Nah, you take that woman seriously. Whoa! Anyone who take that grifter seriously should not be taken seriously, but thanks for being credible, loser. Now come back to my channel so I can make you cry again.
How much you want to bet that when TreeHouse News watches this stream, which she will inevitably do, She's going to be crying, crying, crying because of how wrong she was. How insanely wrong she was.
Hold that L. Myth says, oh no, I don't like it when my friends fight. I reply, want to see a nice trick? Disagree with her and take my side and see how soon your comment will disappear. If you still stand by this woman after she, 1, refused to debate me, and 2, is deleting comments from people who disagree with her, then you need to stay sub to her and unsub from me. I want lions on my team.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. What does this have to do with anything, WTF? It has nothing to do with it because Tree never had the receipts she claimed to have because she is a liar.
Not sheep. Stay away from those racist liar. I reply, Carolyn, prove me a liar and accept the debate, coward. Why are you so stunning and brave on your community page and not webcam to webcam with me during a live stream? Misty says, you should just debate her anyway. But we know she won't. So after calling Carolyn Barrow-Stinko about deleting comments and blocking people, she stopped because her audience began to notice, her fans started to notice that she was getting rid of anybody who disagreed with her, and it wasn't a good look. So when she stopped blocking people and when she stopped deleting comments, that's when it started to get really good. Hey, Tater, so the video is pretty long, so I came back and took the audio.
Well, no, the reason why I stopped like deleting comments is because I was dealing with hordes of people on the CRT as anti, like this whole little dispute. This may have been the center of Tree's universe at that point. It was not actually the center of my universe. It was not at all this. I was dealing with fires on like 6 different fucking fronts. So while this debate may have been like the greatest thing that's ever happened to her, it was like for me, it was like a fucking like mosquito. It was like, this is not even worth my time looking at right now, and I'll deal with it later. I block people anytime they bring the anti-white language into this channel, which is not allowed on this channel at all. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. Like, I really don't usually block people unless they're doing that. Most of the time, I just don't care. But that is a hard and fast rule on this channel. And by the way, guys, I have found in doing the research on the white identitarians, I have found that like 90% of the people who are using the anti-white language, they're connected with that group. It is uncanny. They are the only people using it. There are people who've been blocked that were using it that were like useless idiots like Tree. But those people are just being like dickheads. So if someone says to you, don't say this, I'm going to block you, and then they say the thing that I told them not to say, like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I laid down the boundary. You walked right over the boundary. You got your ass kicked out. Sorry. Just went on her live stream and she is using the N-word left and right in her language. Who do you think are, oh God, that is, I mean, you know, there's part of me that says that I do like when Black people reclaim that word. There's part of me that says that. I just think you know what? Like, I'm not going to judge that too much. I just don't want to get, I really hope that like none of that showed up on my stream really. Like, I don't want to get demonetized for that, but you know, I swear a lot. I say the F word a lot. I say goddamn a lot. I know that drives a lot of people crazy. So I'm not going to judge her too hard for language. That's her choice. But you can just flag her video for hate speech if you want. Not that I'm telling anyone to do that.
Part of this out because reading all of this made the video even longer. So what you can do is you can pause the video and read through these threads of actual subscribers of hers who are telling her that she did in fact say that, and they are providing proof. And this is the back and forth.
Okay. So she's claiming that this is the proof. So here's what happens with the white identitarian hordes is they come into your comments and they lie about you in order to get people to unsubscribe from your channel. So what was happening was there were a lot of people coming into my comments and flat out lying, and then they would get blocked because they try to gaslight you. That whole community, they are very good at gaslighting. So let's see what they said. Now, Tree at this point has still provided zero evidence that I ever said anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. So what she's going to do is she's going to look to the comment. Oh, this person said you said it, Carlin, is evidence. That's not real evidence. I don't delete tweets or videos. Almost never. Every once in a while I will, but almost never. So you can go on my Twitter and find stupid stuff I tweeted when I was a Democrat. You can go search it. Like, it's still all there. You can go through all my videos. You can clip my videos if you want. Like, all the evidence is there. So they're saying, LOL, not the video, but you did a rant about it last week or the week before. You stated a bunch of white look what this person said. You stated that a bunch of white supremacists came onto your stream chat and brigaded you. So, and that's what happened. That's what happened. That's literally what fucking happened. Yep, saw it live. Yeah, that's not the same thing as saying everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist, try again. I literally said what happened, and these guys were like, oh, Carlin, you're just making shit up. I didn't make it up. It was all real. Glad you didn't delete this person's comment. It's a shame I had to call you out for doing that. So this person articulated that I told the truth about what happened. This person agreed with that person, and I pointed out correctly that that's not the same thing. I don't believe that you have said that, but I have seen a few streams where you got ban happy against anyone who disagreed with you that referenced CRT as anti-white. Isn't it interesting to go look at this now in hindsight? That exactly what I said happened is entirely backed up by the comments from other people on my channel. They are articulating exactly what I said happened. They're providing proof for me, not for Tree. People who disagreed with you about, oh, people can think that and not be white supremacists. Well, no, now we have articulated clearly why I will block anyone that says that on my channel. You can disagree with them, but they can go have that discussion in their little white identitarian homeland. They can do that. People who disagree with you about the choice of words that you said you want to use to describe CRT as harmful said it was anti-white specifically. So what these people are saying is that I was blocking people who said CRT is anti-white. Is anyone confused about why I did that? Just for any newcomers that might have shown up. They're proving my point, exactly. Not Trees, they're proving my point.
What we all had with each other. So what you can do is just pause the video, read through these threads, and then hit the replay. But to save up on time, I decided to take the audio version of me reading all of the replies out of the video. And this is more proof that she is a liberal. See, Carolyn Barastinko is getting her big fat what a buffalo butt handed to her on a trash can lid. And all she's trying to do is deflect. Mal Bass 777 says, Carolyn,
Not the same thing as saying everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. You're hiding behind semantics, dear. So this person is saying that when I said I was blocking people who said CRT is anti-white, oh, that's just semantics, Carlin. You accused everyone of being white supremacists. No, I didn't. Funny, it's like I never said I would ban people just for disagreeing with me. It's like you made that up entirely. Just because, listen, oh, look at this. Just because you never said it doesn't mean it's false. That's their position. Carlin, just because you never said it doesn't mean you never said it. That's their position. That's their argument. Oh my fucking God.
and not the same thing as saying everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. You're hiding behind semantics, dear. You seem to do that a lot lately. Like I said, you did indeed falsely accuse the people criticizing you during the CRT live stream of being white supremacist trolls, which most were very obviously not.
Okay, which most were very obviously not. Now we have actually proven that most very obviously were. So, Tree's wrong again. Wrong again. Wrong again. How many times has Tree been wrong in the course of this 3-hour live stream?
You may not use that excuse in general context, but you definitely did it in the CRT context. Try again. Carolyn says, Treehouse News? Funny. It's like I never said I would ban people just for disagreeing with me. It's like you just made that entire part up.
It's like Tree thinks that if she says something in a funny voice, that means that it's wrong. It doesn't actually change the content of what was said, Tree.
No one said that she would or wouldn't say that she was going to ban anyone for disagreeing with her.
Well, she makes herself look bad. I wouldn't say she makes black people look bad. She makes herself look bad.
That's like me getting up during a live stream to go to the bathroom. And then when I come back, someone say, hey, Tree, I saw that you got up and went to the bathroom during the live stream. And that's like me saying, hey, I never said that I would go to the bathroom during the live stream. Oh my God, we're losing losing brain cells dealing with this woman. The bell curve is a lie. Redwall 1521 says, at Carolyn, just because you never said it doesn't mean it's false. LMFAO. Just like because you never put it in a video doesn't mean you never put it in a post on your.
So now they are literally admitting that they have no receipts. This is them literally saying, like, we don't have receipts of what we claimed, but just because we don't have receipts doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay.
YouTube profile. Alan replies, at Redwall, she also actively busted out the band hammer on many occasions of late. And then I made a comment actually telling her that I see the guys in the thread providing the receipts that she's asking of me. But as you can see right here, she deleted my comment because it caused her so much butthurt.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I do not remember deleting any comment there, and she has no proof that I deleted it. Did she have a screenshot of the comment before and after? She could have literally just made that up, like she has made up everything else in these two videos. So I'm sorry, I don't remember deleting a comment from her. But we have ample evidence that Tree has lied. We have ample evidence that I have not lied. You guys can believe what you want. I think it's pretty clear, but that's just me.
Can't believe y'all thought this chick was a conservative. Melissa says,
how many people in the chat thought I was a conservative? God. Yeah, okay. Now we're starting the timer to see how long it takes this guy to get blocked. I'm sorry, we're going to call you D. How long is it going to take D to get blocked?
Carolyn, you said you deleted and blocked people for disagreeing with you while calling them white supremacists. I was on your feed while you did it. Everyone who disagrees with you is not.
Okay, so if Melissa was on my feed when I said it, every single live stream that I did in June is still live on this channel. Not a single one of those live streams have been taken down. They're all still live on this channel. Maybe we'll go back and revisit them at some point. I don't know. But they are all still live on this channel. Okay, we're going to call him Dorkin. Okay. If I had really said that during a stream, then someone, Melissa, could find a clip of it. But that clip was never found because it was never said. The streams are still live. I challenge any one of Tree's fans or followers or tater tots or whatever the fuck she calls them. I challenge any one of Tree's fans to go back to every single stream I did in June, every single video I posted in June, and clip out where I said anyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. You can't do it because it didn't happen. The amount of times Carlin has to reiterate that she's not a conservative, it's all over social media. You don't even have to look very hard. Rachel, we were talking about you earlier and that you're a drama queen, and I say that with love. Because I know you're a little bit of a drama queen, girl. I say it with love. It's okay. But I mean, as evidence, like, Rachel hasn't been blocked. I know Rachel's a drama queen. Rachel loves the drama. Rachel, I've just done a 3-hour stream. I love drama too. Okay? Like, I understand. It's okay. I say it with love. But Rachel did not get blocked. As evidenced by her in the chat right now.
A white supremacist. Concerned American says, why not just do the debate? If you're so sure of yourself, you should have no problem debating and not saying, well, show me where I said this first, then I'll debate you. It reminds me of children. Do this or I won't be your friend anymore. I like you, Carolyn, but you're not always right. Yet you seem very arrogant and act like you can never be wrong. Just do the
So this is probably one of the people who are gaslighting me, because this is what they did. They were coming to be like, I've been your biggest fan forever. I've watched all your videos. You're just wrong about this anti-white thing. So many of them did that because I don't remember ever seeing this guy. I don't know who this person is. So, and I would know if they were actually a fan.
Debate unless you think you may actually be wrong and that's why you don't want to do it. Carolyn responds, why can't she just provide the proof that I said what she said I did? Why can't she just provide it? Why is that so hard? Why is it obvious? It's so clear I said.
Why do people like this woman? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Why can't she just provide proof? I said it. If she really wants a debate, I respond, Carolyn, I told you that I'll show it during the debate. You are just too much of a coward to accept it because once I show it, we will have to debate. You suck at debating, and you know I'll make you look like a clown. Losing to a black woman would not be a good look for you. So
I don't care about losing to a black woman. What are you talking about? Why would I care about losing to a black woman? Why would that even matter to me at all, Tree? Tree, I believe in a colorblind society where we don't judge people based on their race. So why would I care if you are white, black, brown, any other derivation of anything? Why would I care? That sounds a little bit racist to me, Tree.
I don't blame you for bowing out. Jimmy James come up with a
You know what?
popcorn
You know what
emoji.
she's gonna do? She's gonna clip that. She's gonna be like, Carolyn called me a racist. That's what she's gonna do. When she doesn't, because she doesn't understand that I'm using leftist. God damn it.
Carolyn responds, well, honey, I don't care what color agenda you are.
Oh my
you
God.
can't even define TRT without help. I'll gladly debate you as soon as you provide the evidence to support your claims you made about me. Until then, keep crying in the comments. I
Thank
respond,
you for
Carolyn,
hanging out,
wrong.
Absolute
You
Zero.
are so scared of me
We're
that
almost
you won't schedule
done.
a debate with me to give me the opportunity to show you the receipts. You want to have a typing debate here on your community tab. You're such a coward. It's hilarious at this point. I said that I will show you all the receipts during our debate. You said no. Show you now, and there won't be a debate. Wow. Concerned American said, Carolyn, that should be part of the debate, not a precondition of it. I'm sorry, but that
Oh, I'm sorry. So everyone else is allowed to set terms for the debate except me? No. I don't. This is why conservatives always get suckered in by the left. This is like why conservatives always get stuck, because they're like, let's just agree to the terms as they're laid down. I'm like, no, I'm going to set my own terms. If I don't agree to the terms, I'm not participating in something. Sorry. Like, you have to get my agreement, man. Sorry. Free Golem, it's embarrassing when Tree goes after the wrong person, but satisfying when she goes after the right person, kind of like Trump. This was a miss. It was a miss indeed. And if Tree has any integrity at all, she will apologize and do a big mea culpa, which I'm not expecting her to do because I don't believe she has any integrity, but we'll see. Who knows?
just sounds childish. Concerned American at me. Treehouse News. I don't have any clue who you even are. I don't watch your channel and I don't know anything about you. However, I probably disagree with you on a lot, but I agree with you on this point. It should be shown during the debate. Yes, you should show it, but not as a condition of the debate. Although, if Carolyn chooses to continue to be childish,
Exactly.
and you seem so sure you'll
Exactly. We are 25 minutes into this video. This video has 8 minutes left. She has shown no proof. Nothing. If she had the receipts, you don't think if this woman had receipts, then she would be dancing up and down and doing like fucking sparkles on the screen or something? Of course she would. Yeah, Giorgio's around from the get. What, Giorgio, you have a black heart. Giorgio, right as always.
win the debate, then why not just do it and get to the debate? You're sure you'll win regardless? Then you'll have the added benefit of not only showing the proof, but also showing the childishness of Carolyn. So it would be a win-win situation for you regardless, as long as you actually win the debate. It sure seems like at least
Dorkin already got blocked. Dorkin already got blocked by Tree in the chat. Dorkin, come back and give us an update. Almost 6 minutes in and not banned yet. Dorkin, NanoPie says they can't see any message from you in the chat. You sure you're not banned? Are you sure? Can we have confirmation?
one of you aren't so sure, or you just do it regardless. I replied, Concerned American, this is a liberal tactic. Show it now, she will debate it now. Ask her to come to the debate. A new condition is given. Never negotiate with terrorists. She never demanded this of any of her other debates. So why do that to
What other debates? What other debates is she talking about? I had never been in a debate up until this point. I don't like debating. I don't think it's a good use of time. What? Okay, question for the chat. What other debates have I been in? I was in the debate on Gothic's channel, and I did that stupid, not stupid, I actually enjoyed the Twitch thing a couple weeks ago, but I did the debate on Gothic's channel that I was tricked into by Christian. Okay, Christian didn't really trick me. He just got me in a weak moment where I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't blame this on Christian. I wasn't paying attention. And he took advantage of it. I say this with love because I love Christian. But I did the debate on Gothic's channel. And I did that thing on Twitch. I've never done any of... Oh, the one on Elijah's channel. I did do the debate on Elijah's channel. Which I should have thought better. I did good in that debate, though. So I've done Elijah's channel, Slightly Offensive. I did... Yeah, that's the LGBT one with John Doyle was the one on Elijah's channel. Note that No, the thing with Shoe on Head was a discussion. It was not a debate. I was extremely clear with Shoe. I said, I'm not having a debate with you. I will have a discussion with you. I was extremely clear with her before that. So that was not a debate. That was a discussion. She may have treated it as like a debate, but I was really clear. I'm not, like, I don't care if you agree with me or not.
To me. Oh, I know, because debating me and losing bigly would finish off her brand. She has nothing to win by debating me.
It would finish off my brand. Yes, I care deeply about branding. I care so deeply about branding that I'm doing a 3-hour stream not wearing makeup.
This is why she's playing these games. Giorgio says, Treehouse News, you have a black heart. Oh my God, thank you so much. I didn't even...
Giorgio, got a shout out. Got a shout out.
Did you guys notice? Oh well. Redwall provides a link to Carolyn's community page where she specifically accused anyone who states that CRT is anti-white is a white supremacist. And
yes, I did state that. And I was right. And I have proven that.
then he says, Carolyn disguises this by saying that it's not in a video. Look at her post above where she wants a video clip of her saying this specifically and therefore not valid. Or she comes up with some other lame excuse. When Carolyn Barra-Stinko saw this, she immediately went to that page and edited out the words where she blatantly called anyone who said that CRT is anti-white a white supremacist.
That probably wasn't what I edited. I probably edited a spelling error because I fully own that I say that the anti-white language is coming from the white supremacists. Now, we can get into technicalities. Are they white supremacists? Are they white identitarians? Are they a white positivity movement? But what I'm talking about is the people from the article that we released yesterday. I will fully own that I said that. And I was right. And I have now proven that emphatically. So, Tree's wrong again.
Notice the edit feature here as proof. So I decided to look at the comment section underneath that paragraph that she edited and see if I can find something that actually validates what Redwall said. And then I came across this little gem.
No, it's not a stretch. It's not a stretch. Did you read the article that I released yesterday? Go back and watch the stream yesterday and read the article. It's not a... I don't know if you're responding to her or me, but it is not a stretch, what I just claimed. I don't know if you're responding to her or me, though. I was very clear that I said that the anti-white language was coming from the white identitarians. That was what I said. And I stand by that 1000%. No, you can still watch her content. You can still watch it.
I think they're talking about when you said people saying CRT is anti-white would be
I'm losing my
blocked,
voice.
You kind of implied that. You have a valid point, but you also kind of dive too deep into semantics. Carolyn says,
no, not semantics. We now know that. I didn't say I'd block anyone who disagrees with me either. Pride evidence. She has no evidence. So Michael says, dude, I watched that stream. Okay, I watched that stream. You specifically said anyone who called CRT anti-white would be banned. Yes, I did. That's not the same thing. You're agreeing with me. Yes, I do take delight in it. I do. Absolutely. 100%.
I didn't say I'll block anyone who disagree with me either. Provide the evidence.
Oh, so Dorkin was blocked.
CNC found my cancer.
So Dorkin apparently was blocked even before this. He was not blocked even before this. That's fucking great.
Replied, libtard logic. You don't have to say it. You are doing it. Michael says, Carolyn, dude, I watched that stream. You specifically said anyone who called CRT anti-white would be banned. You seem to take great delight in it. Jeez.
See, this is why we need to be careful with our language. Because when you say, you said anyone who disagrees with you is a white supremacist, that is not the same thing as saying people who are, it is not the same thing as saying white identitarians are pushing the anti-white language. And that I will block anyone pushing the anti-white language. These are two completely different things. And anyone who has the most basic understanding of language will know that these are two completely different things. All right, we need to wrap this up.
Taylor says, don't underestimate Tree. She is a brilliant woman and she was a detective. Carolyn replies,
If
She was a detective? If she is a detective, then it should be no problem for her to produce a single clip of me saying that everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist. I was extremely consistent. These bitches are gonna learn that I am the most consistent person doing commentary on this fucking platform. Find me someone that is more consistent than me. I will stand by something unless I'm presenting new information, because, you know, I have to keep an open mind to say if I'm presenting new information, I could change my mind. But if I am not presenting new information, I am the most consistent motherfucker on this platform. Maybe I was blocked. That was why no one responded in the chat. That was why no one responded in the chat when I chatted in. I am blocked. No one responded. Holy shit. Wow. That didn't even occur to me. I was so upset. I was like, why is no one responding to me in the chat? I'm like right here. Why is no one responding to me? I'm putting myself out there. No one said anything. Holy shit. Let me just Can someone look at Treehouse News channel right now? Can someone go hang on. Can someone go and look in Treehouse News' channel right now? And I'm going to chat something in. Let me know when you're looking, and I will chat something in. I want to know if I'm blocked. Am I blocked? I'm going to type, okay, someone tell me. Brittany's looking in the chat. Okay, Brittany, I'm sending it now. I just chatted in, am I blocked? Dorkin's looking, Giorgio's looking. I'm right under LOKROZ. I'm right under the God of Night super chat. If you can see the God of Night super chat and I'm not like 2 chats under it, then I'm blocked. Nothing. Holy shit. Tree blocked me from her channel. What a fucking hypocrite. Seeing nothing. I'm blocked. See nothing. Nothing. NanoPie. Nothing. Brittany, you aren't there. Giorgio, you're not there. Sassy, nothing. Tree, you fucking hypocrite. I didn't even block you from commenting on my channel. You blocked me from commenting on yours? What a weak-willed coward you are. What a who's the coward now? My God.
detective, then it should be no problem for her to produce a single clip of me saying that everyone who disagrees with me is a white supremacist.
A. Taylor responds, you did write what she is claiming. I told you where to find it. You even edited it. Front Range Dad replies to Carolyn, you did say that. Then went on a spree deleting anyone who disagreed with you. Carolyn replies, at Taylor,
Provide the receipts. Stop making shit up.
at Front Range Dad,
Provide the receipts.
I respond, at Taylor. She also deleted several comments. This woman is the biggest SJW I've seen in a long time.
Oh, who's the SJW now, Tree? Who's the SJW now? You're not blocked on my channel, girl. I'm blocked on yours. Jesus Christ.
And that's saying a lot. My final reply to her was, at Carolyn, if you had arguments and if you could really defend your position, which you can't, you wouldn't make me present my evidence on some community board here on YouTube. None of this would matter to you because you would have slam dunk evidence to shut me down. But you can't, and that's why you won't.
Who in the chat thinks I have presented slam dunk evidence in the course of this 3 hour and 15-minute presentation to shut Tree down? Did I or did I not present slam dunk evidence? And everyone's welcome to come into the comments section after the chat and say what you think then. My God.
Debate me. Although I was having a lot of fun triggering her and her helmet wearing fans, I really had to go. I had to run some errands, so I couldn't stay on there any longer. I think I spent the entire
Her helmet wearing fans. Wow. Wow.
hour on there, basically coming and chasing her all over the entire community page because she kept going from one thread to another. But before I left, I took some screenshots of a few interesting replies. These replies will give you additional information. Simply pause the video and read them yourself to see what others were saying during this time. So as you can see, Carolyn Bauer-Stinko just doesn't have the tatas to debate me. She's afraid to debate a Black woman because it's just not good for her brand. It's going to make her look like a clown, and it's just not going to end well for her. Now, she lost a lot of credibility during this exchange with me. Most people saw right through her, and she lost a lot of subscribers because of it. So the attempt—
I actually lost way more than that. I lost like 4,000 subscribers. I lost, because of this shit, because of these people, I lost like 4,000 subscribers. Now, most of them, I say good riddance, man. I say good riddance. If you want to bring that shit in my feed, I really could care less, because I'm here to tell the truth. I told the truth in June. I said exactly what I was seeing. I have now provided ample receipts to back up every single thing that I said. I was completely correct when I made the original video. Exactly what I said was going to happen was happening. And then I provided receipts to prove that everything I said was right. And if people don't like that, if you don't like being told the truth, man, then we are not a match. You can go to Tree's channel. Tree will lie to you all day, every day. Tree will whisper sweet nothings in your ear until you send in super chats and buy her merchandise. But I won't do that. I only want people who are actually interested in the truth here. I don't want people who are interested in nice, convenient lies.
To look good and save face, she found a Black male conservative who was tamed, soft-spoken, and
What are you talking about? Sleepy Eyes Carter is awesome. This guy called into my channel. She will only talk to— he called in. It was a call-in. Anyway, Tree, you can call in on my channel. If you want to come and do a call-in, Tree, I will add you to the channel. You can have a conversation. But Sleepy Eyes Carter is awesome, and everyone should go and subscribe to Sleepy Eyes Carter. He has a growing channel, and lend him that support, because I really did enjoy this chat. And she shouldn't be shit talking him. He's trying to grow his channel, man. Come on. Alexander DeJohn, so I think she's banned your name in her chat. Any chat message that include— wow. Guys, go use KB. Instead of my full name, use KB. She banned my name in her chat. Wow. Wow.
Confrontational to basically agree with everything she said. This heifer likes to get Blacks that don't disagree with her or basically challenge her on her arguments. And that's how Carolyn Bauer-Stinko likes her Blacks. Obedient, which I am not. In conclusion, Carolyn Bauer-Stinko is just what I said she is. She's a lefty. She's a liberal. She's a liberal to the core. I don't understand why you guys think that these people can be liberal for so many years and then overnight they can actually be conservative. It doesn't work that way.
She was a detective, and she couldn't detect that I have never said I was a conservative, including super chat. Nick, did you try to send in a super chat? And she oh, Brittany's back. Brittany made it. So maybe Brittany wasn't blocked. My name was just blocked in the chat. Oh, God. Man. We're almost done.
It never works that way. It takes time to get into an ideology that you have been opposed to. The thing about it is that this woman has shown—
Nick sent in a super chat with my name in it, and it was blocked. Tree is so thin-skinned that she has blocked my name from showing up in the chat at all, including super chats. Holy shit. I don't even know how to do that. I should block anti-white from showing up in No, I won't do that, because it lets me know like who I should allow on the channel and who I should just block. So I'm not going to do that. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest, but wow. Wow. The things you learn, man.
Showed you her true colors. Now, I don't care about her followers because the people who follow her are basically centrists and they flippy floppy fish, but this woman cannot be trusted. So
wait, so you think I'm a conservative, but all of my followers are flippy floppy centrists? Does that even make sense to anyone? That doesn't make sense.
please stop thinking that she's speaking on our behalf. She's not. Also, I would like to bring your attention that when she did a response to when she put my video on her live stream, she didn't crush any of my arguments. She didn't even destroy any of my points. All she did was call me names. She called me a race traitor, a Candace Owen reject, bitch. I should slap you for that one alone.
I have never used the words race traitor in my life. I challenge Tree to provide any clip of me using the term race traitor to describe her that was not taken out of context. Like if she just says Carlin said race traitor on this stream right here, I have never used that term in my life. I do think she's a Candace Owens wannabe, 100%. Maybe like a female Brandon Tatum wannabe. She saw Brandon Tatum's success. She said, I can do that too. I've even got boobs. Brandon Tatum doesn't have that, so I can do that too. I do think that. But I want a clip. I want a receipt, Tree. I want a receipt because now we have proven you to be a liar on like 17 different fronts. I want a receipt of me calling you a race traitor because that is never something I would say. Never.
Oh, and then she said I look like a trans. Now, you are not in a position to talk about somebody's looks, girl, okay?
I do recall thinking that she was trans. I do recall that. I do recall thinking that, yeah. I probably said that.
Okay, let me give you Exhibit A. Exhibit B? How about Exhibit C,
Yeah.
D, E, and F? Also, Carolyn Barristink.
But I'm not, like, I mean, so? None of that doesn't mean you don't look trans, dude. I may be overweight. I may not be the most photogenic person in the world. But that doesn't mean you don't look trans. I'm sorry. I was very confused. I had never heard of you before. You look trans, girl. I'm sorry. People call me a lesbian all the time. I know. I love how, like, conservatives think they're like, you're fat, and that's an argument. Like, my God. I'm trans, and I will 100% back up that you look like a woman, and TreeHouse sets off my trans dar. Oh my! Oh, Nick H. What did Nick H's super chat say? What did it say? Nick made a super chat. Nick, thank you for taking one for the team. So she has receipts for that, but exactly. She went through my Instagram to find pictures of me to call me fat. But she has no receipts for any claim that she's made. God damn it.
Go, I have one question for you. How are you going to talk about somebody's looks when you don't even have a neck? Like myself, I have a neck. You see this? This is a neck here.
I have a neck.
Where's yours?
I, in fact, have a neck. Does anyone not see my neck?
Oh!
Wow. Oh, Jaya DM'd me the super chat. Okay, hang on. Let me look real quick. What is wrong with these people? This is why I never wanted to be a YouTuber. Never in my life wanted to be a YouTuber. Okay, so Nick says, hello, ma'am, miss. Oh, he used hyphens. We'll show this in a second. Okay, we'll show this in a second. Hang on, I'm gonna pull this out so I can. Okay, let's finish up the stream. Actually, fuck it. We'll just do it now. We'll do it live. Hang on. Share screen. Window. So here was Nick's super chat. Hello, ma'am. Miss Carlin Borisenko cordially invites you to her live stream. Have a nice day. Nick, you are so polite. You are so polite. All right. Got like a minute and a half more. We're going to make it. There we go.
Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Later, taters.
Oh, that was it. Oh, God. All right. Well, I think I've made my point quite clear. I've been on for almost 3.5 hours. Again, I told Victor I was going to be gone like an hour tops. 3.5 hours later, almost 10 o'clock, I've abandoned my husband again. My husband's a good man. I don't deserve him. He's a wonderful man. All right, that's all we're going to do for tonight, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for allowing me to take this victory lap. I know that me gloating for 3.5 hours is not necessarily everyone's favorite content. I understand, but I think you understand why I needed to take this victory lap. I have been waiting for this victory lap for months. I am an Aries. I am spiteful as shit when I am lied about. I don't lie to people. I don't like it when people lie about me. So, I took my little victory lap today without makeup, super sweaty. It's so hot in my office. I can't even tell you guys how hot it is in my office. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to go hang out with my husband. I will see you guys tomorrow at a happy hour at 3 p.m. We're going to watch a crazy SJW training of some sort and talk about it because you guys know more about critical race theory just from happy hour than Tree knows from the encyclopedia. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon.